themselves smart to escape with the drivers. We will find them. We will kill them. Scan the planet immediately.
11001001101010110011001100.
Then I leave immediately for the surface. The Tau think themselves so smart. We will find them and take back what is ours. For the Omnissiah, praise be unto him.
Travar has returned to the forward operating firebase with the cargo from the land's vision. A special team of forces is being sent from there to Priority Base Alpha with said cargo. Travar has ordered Shazor Lai to depart immediately to the Adeptus Mechanicus Manufactorum. He is to be accompanied by the Hunter Cadre and Experimental Suit X. Now we wait for Travar to get here. We pray to the greater good that he arrives.
So here we go, guys, welcome back to Dal'yth. Today's mission, after finding out where the EMP signal is coming from, Ravion, Tech Priest Dominus of Mars, has assembled a fast moving but also very powerful gun line to come and take back what is rightfully his from these Tau fortifications. So there is still some Imperial buildings left in ruin back from the Damocles Crusade, and of course the Lucy's Tau have fortified themselves in, along with a couple of generators and gun rigs and shield lines and things like that. The Kroot have now been brought out in force, and a mass of fire warriors and strike teams have gathered round the Ethereal. So Ravion will stop at nothing to get back the technology that he believes is rightfully his, and just so. So the mission that we're playing today is All Out Attack. This is a stronghold assault mission from the chapter approved book, and of course Lucy gets a whole host of fortifications free of charge. But I do get troops to come back. If anything is destroyed at the end of my moving phase on a 5+, I get the unit back and I have to place it on that table edge. If it's a troop choice, it comes back on a 3+, which is very handy considering she's got lots of guns and lots of armour for me to get through. So let's have a quick look at what fortifications Ravion is going to be assaulting. There is a bastion here with a couple of heavy bolters. We've got a Tau shield line and the port. Got a void shield generator dishing out a 5-up invulnerable to everything within 6, which means that the gun rig also has a 5-up invulnerable save now as well. We've got the Kroot pouring out of this little bunker. The bunker is empty, and we've got the Aquila strong point, which is very, very tasty, and I don't like the gun on it. So Lucy has embarked some models, but there's 3 artifacts of interest that Ravion wants. We've got 1 in this building, 1 just sat on top of the void shield, which is going to be very hard for me to get to, and we've got 1 in the bunker. Now I have to destroy basically all the fortifications to get to the objectives. And now we each have 8 command points, and we've used the charts in chapter approved to build our armies. But the 5 extra command points you get for using the detachments can only be spent on the specific attacker and defender stratagems. Okay, so what is in Lucy's list? She's got the Ethereal, and his Warlord trait is taken from the Warlord traits that are available for this mission. And any vehicle or building, as well as any unit that the Warlord is embarked in, gets to reroll all failed hits. So of course she's going to stick him in the gun rig. She's got 4 times 8 Fire Warriors, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the only ones not embarked are the ones here on the Void Shield. She's got 4 marker drones here. She's got the long hammerhead. We've actually got a devilfish over here with 10 breaches in. We've got 4 more marker drones for gun drones. We've got Cadre Fireblade in there, the Crutox. We've got 4 Crute Hounds at the front. We've got a Crute Shaper and 15 Crute Man in the barricades here. We've got the Ghost Keel with the Cyclic Ion Blaster and these 2 drones. We've got a unit of 7 Pathfinders which are embarked. One of them has the small ion rifle. We've got 4 more gun drones. Stealth team there with a fusion, and a stealth team up here with a fusion. And of course Lucy has taken the engram chip for her relic, which means every time someone spends a stratagem on a 6+, she gets it back, which is handy. Meanwhile, what has Ravion brought with him? He's brought 2 Onager Dune Crawlers with neutron lasers and dual heavy stubbers. He's got a unit of 10 Rangers with 2 arc rifles, 1 transonic arquebus, enhanced data tether in there, and a Taser Gordon arc pistol on Alpha. We've got a unit of 3 destroyers with heavy grav and phosphor blasters. We've got a unit of 3 Dakabots with 2 data smiths behind them. Down here there is a unit of 10 Vanguard with 3 plasmas, an arc maul and arc pistol. We've got 3 breaches with heavy arc rifles. We've got 3 Rust Stalkers and 2 Dragoons there as well. I've took the Warlord trait that will give me +1 to the heals that I dish out, and I've took the Auto Caduceus of Arc and Land, which means I can re-roll the D3 when healing something, and Ravion has both of them. So, before the mission has even begun, Lucy has opted to use a command point on this gun rig to give it +1 armor save. Meanwhile, as it stands, Ravion has first turn. He has taken the tower by surprise, and he will be advancing forward to hopefully start and wither some of these buildings down. Okay, so movement phase. Ravion has ushered the entire force forward. Both Onagers and the Rangers, the Destroyers, the Castellans. I haven't changed the protocols on them yet because I need to push them further forward, and everything at this side has moved forward as well. The Vanguard in there did advance, but I would have been left in the open within rapid fire range, so I decided to keep back just for the minute. So, going straight now into the shooting phase. It is worth mentioning as well for the Canticles, I did roll Litany of the Electromancer, which won't go off, and the one that allows me to re-roll morales. So, because I've spent my 2 command points, Lucy does have an opportunity to get 1 command point on the roll of a 6. Nope. So, first shot of the game, I'm opening up. I don't like this Aquila strong point, but I've got a lot of stuff to deal with as well, so I don't know whether to go for the bunker or the Aquila. I'm going to go for the bunker, I think. So, first Onager is going to pour its neutron laser into here, and both lots of stubbers into these guys here. So the stubbers are going for the Crute. So I hit on 3s and I'm re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s because of Ravion. And I believe Crute are toughness 3, Lucy?
Yep.
So 3s to wound. So that is 3 wounds. Now, the Crute only have a 6-up save.
But they're behind the wall.
But you're behind the wall, so you get 5 up. So she loses 2 Crute. Any 2?
Yeah.
Okay. And I should have mentioned, sorry, the neutron laser is going for this. So I get D3 shots. I get 2. I hit on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of Ravion. It's 2 hits. Strength 10. Your toughness 10. So 4s. I've never wounded on anything less than a 3 before. So I get 2 wounds. It's -4. So it cuts straight through the 3-up armour of the Aquila. And it's D6 damage. Minimum of 3. So I do 3. I do 8 wounds to the Aquila, which means the Aquila's down to 22 wounds. So we'll put a marker on that one. What I'm going to do next is the next onager is going to do almost the same, apart from I'm going to go into the bunker because I want our objective out. So, stubbers at the Crute, 1, 2 misses, 3s to wound. That is 4 saves, Lucy, 5+. Oh, like a boss. Them dice never do that for me.
Because they don't like you.
No. Oh, will you see the Batreps between me and Phil 1,000-point ones that we did? Dice were horrible. So, D3 neutron laser shots. I get 2 shots again at the bunker. Both hit. I can't remember the toughness, but that's 1 wound and 1 doesn't. And the bunker's only got 3-up save, which means I cut through it. Which she's just rolled a 6 as well. So it's D6 damage for 6 wounds on that. Okay, so I'm going to use a stratagem, Lucy. I'm going to use elimination volley. What that means is that these 2 guys both get +1 to hit. They're at -1 anyway because they moved, so basically going back to my normal ballistic skill. These guys are going to shoot the heavy phosphor at the ghost keel.
You sure?
Yep, because I'm hitting on 3s, but I'm -2 because ghost keel plus your drones, so I'm hitting you on 5s. So 1 hit, and it's strength 5, your toughness 6 on the ghost keel, so that's 1 wound at -1. Nope, so the ghost keel takes 1 wound, he's down to 9.
No. Yeah, go on.
You can kill a drone if you want.
No, oh, yeah.
No, because the next one is what's going to hurt, or hopefully. So hitting on 5s, that's a really good roll. Now I'm strength 5, your toughness 6, so I'm wounding you on 5s. I only wound once. It's -3, but it's D3 damage. You've got 4 invulnerable though. It's D3 damage. You could kill 1 drone at this point if you wanted. So you kill 1 of your drones, and the ghost keel is on 9 wounds. And I did tell Lucy beforehand, but basically the other guy is going for the stealth team up here. So the phosphor blaster, I'm +1, I'm at -1 for them, so the 4 does hit. Strength 5. That's a wound at -1, but you're in cover, so you're back down to a 3+. But she fails, so she takes 1 wound on one of them. And then his heavy grab, 5 shots, 4s because of +1, -1, and then 3s because I'm strength 5. So that is 2. Heavy grab, I'm sure it was strength, yep, -3. So you're on a 5-up save. So 2 go through, it's D3, so 1 would kill 1, and then D3 on the next guy for 2, so you lose 2 of them. So I'm guessing you're leaving the sergeant with the fusion.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Dakar bots now are going to open up, and I forgot to mention, we're using Saviour Protocol, so the 2 grav wounds that went through, Lucy's basically killed off 2 gun drones instead of marker drones, basically. So that does keep them alive. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to split fire with the robots. Now 1 robot is going to shoot at the stealth team, 1 is going to shoot at the Crutox, and the other one's going to start plugging away at the hammerhead. So the first one up at the stealth team, I'm at +1, -1, plus I moved to I'm at -2. So I'm hitting on 5s. So 2 hits, strength 6, so 3s to wound. It's at -2, and you don't get the benefit of cover from this gun. So that's a 5-up save or invulnerable from the... Yep, so 1 will die, unless you want to kill another drone.
No.
Okay. Then the next one is going to go for the Crutox. So these will be hitting on 4s because I'm at +1 and I moved, gives me the -1. Toughness of a Crutox loose.
5.
So I'm wounding you on 3s. So I do get 4 wounds through. What's their save?
6.
So you wouldn't normally get a save, but
Okay,
because you're within 6 inches of the void shield, yeah. Oh, so 2 wounds go through. And how many wounds each have they got?
2.
So
3.
Crutox Riders have 3.
Yeah.
So one of them is down to only a single wound. Guessing the back one. Okay, and then lastly, the last one to fire is going for the hammerhead. So, 4s. So, not bad, not great. Strength 6, I believe your toughness 7. So I need 5s to wound. That is 1 wound, and it's -2.
5 up.
1 more, there's 2 wounds.
Oh, sorry.
So 2 wounds go through. How many wounds does it normally have?
13.
So it's now down to 11. So we're peppering the lines, we are, but we're not doing amazingly. Still got them guys to shoot though. Okay, so I'm feeling lucky. These guys with the heavy arc rifles are going for the hammerhead. I don't want to fire them back. Yes, I want to get rid of the shield line, but with it bouncing back them mortal wounds, I don't fancy it. But I've got something like that, you know, Lucy.
I'm sure
These guys can bounce back mortal wounds. So I'm going for the hammerhead, basically. So 6 shots from the heavy arc rifles, hitting on 4s. So I only hit twice. Now I'm strength 6, your toughness 7, so I need 5s. And I don't get anything.
What are you talking about, bouncing back and whatnot?
When you target me Dackerbots, I'm going to bounce...
Trying to brag.
And you know what?
What?
That's turn.
What about these?
Their guns have not a lot. The pistols, and they're not far enough to reach. So, yeah. So Ravion has failed to even kill an entire unit. We've got a couple of morale checks now. The Crute lost 2, but they can use the Crute Shaper's leadership. He's hiding down here. So the Crute Shaper's leadership. What is that, Lucy?
6. Oh, 7.
Leadership 7. So you need a 5 to pass. A 6. Do Crute have bonding knife ritual? Is a special rule. No, they don't. So they'll actually lose 1 more model. Because bonding knife ritual means that any Tau units on the roll of a 6 would automatically pass. These guys will pass because the sergeant is alive and I think he's leadership 7 or 8. And the Crutox are obviously alive. So you weathered that pretty well, Lucy. I was hoping to do a lot more damage than that.
Yeah, but you're better in combat than me and you're getting closer.
I ain't that good in combat. I've got basically these guys and 1 other unit. So Lucy's going to retaliate though. Let's see how she retaliates back as we move into Tau's turn 1. Okay, so movement phase. Lucy's moved very, very little. She's put the 2 stealth teams here at the front to go after the Castellan robots. The Ghost Keelers leapt up into range, as have the stealth team down this side, to try and go after these 2 onagers. So, with the marker lights, I think Lucy's going to go with Cadre Fireblade first, who's here. And did you say you wanted to go for the onager? So he hits on a 2 Cadre Fireblade with his marker light. And he hits. Now, you mentioned that you might want to use the stratagem to get an extra D3. So Lucy burns a command point and she gets an extra D3 marker lights. So she gets 3 marker light hits on that onager straight away.
6 to get the command point back.
You do. And then you said you were going to put the 4 marker drones in to try and get an extra couple of hits. So 5s. You get 1 more, get you 4 marker lights on that. Now, I think if you get 5, you get +1 to hit. Okay, so Lucy's going to split the last 4 marker drones. She wants to try and get 1 more hit on that to get the +1, but she also wants the rerolls on that. So you're going to go for the onager first. So needing a 5, she doesn't get it. And then the Castellans,
nope.
No, unfortunately not. So, should we open up with the big guns first, Lucy? By big guns, I mean not quite the biggest gun yet.
No, we'll do that one.
You want to do that one?
Might as well.
And what you're going to do? Target that?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so scratch that. Lucy is going with the macro shell from the macro cannon, and she's going for the heavy D6 shots against this onager. So D6 shots, Lucy.
Oh.
Command point it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, but do you get it back on a 6? Yeah, so at least you didn't spend anything. So you got one shot, and unfortunately you're hitting on 5s.
5s?
Yep. I think, see, now you need some different dice. Right, what's next? You have got 2 rail cannons.
Yeah, I'll do them.
Are you going to, let's go for the gun rig first against that one?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want to go for the one that you're going to be... Well, he can actually reroll all hits because your warlord is in there.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be better going after the one without the marker lights on. Okay, so looking out over the battlefield, the warlord ethereal takes aim over at the far onager. Lucy gets 2 shots and she can reroll, hitting on 5s. 1 hit, strength 10, wounding on 3s. Unlucky. She's then got the same gun here in the hammerhead. This guy can benefit from the marker lights though. So do you want to go for that one that's lit up? Do you want to go for the robots?
I'm going to go for these.
You're at -1 to hit them as standard though.
No, I'll go with the robots.
Go for the robots. So 2 shots, hitting on 4s. 1 hit, strength 10. It wounds, and it's -3, wasn't it?
Yep.
So I've currently got a 2 up save because of Aegis. -3 drops me to a 5. So I roll a 6, you take a mortal wound. So I save it. And he's also got 2 missile drones, so we'll do them now. Okay, so next up the Ghost Keel is going to aim his Cyclic Ion Raker straight into that lit up onager. And Lucy is going to overcharge. So you get D6 shots for 6. Now you're hitting on 4s and you're re-rolling 1s.
Hitting on 5s.
No. That's weapon skill. Ballistic skill is 4+, whilst she only has taken 1 wound. And you can re-roll the 1. So 2 hits. You're wounding me on 3s because it's strength 8. It's 1 wound. And what was the minus?
4. 1. 1.
-1. So I'll get 4+, which I pass.
And
then you've got... No, that's only the Castellan. So you've got 2 fusion blasters now. 2 shots. Re-roll the 1. 1 hit, strength 8. That's a wound. It's -4.
Yep.
So I've got 5 up invulnerable. Re-rolling 1s because there's another onager. Re-roll the 1 for a 2, and it's D6 damage for 5.
Okay, well.
Yep.
And I'm changing my dice.
Do you want the plain blue ones?
No, I'll just get different ones out of the bag.
Okay. Next up, it'll be the stealth team. So she's got 1 fusion blaster, and then she's got 2 burst cannons. So do you want to do the burst cannons first?
Yeah.
So you've got 8 shots with the burst cannons, and you'll be hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. So 4 hits. It's strength 5 on toughness 7, so you need 5s. That's 2 wounds, 3+. Pass them, and then 1 fusion blaster, which misses. Not great. You've got a lot of gun drones there. You could pour some extra dice into them from them, and of course she's got some Kroot and stuff to go as well. Okay, so Lucy's going with the gun drones, and that is the closest model. 16 dice. You're only hitting on 5s with drones, but you're re-rolling the 1s because the marker light and there isn't any 1s. So the 5s hit. There you go, and then your strength 5. So you're wounding me on 5s. That's 4. And I take 2 wounds, so I've lost 7 wounds now. That's not great for him. So
Where's the marker light dice?
I moved it, but he's got 4.
Yeah.
So the Kroot could shoot next.
Yep.
Now you do have, there was 15, so there's 12 left. And there's the Shaper as well if you wanted to chuck him in. So that's 13 shots that you can do it at the onager. I presume you want to kill it because it's strength 10. So that'll be, how many did I say, 12 shots.
13.
13. So you are hitting on 4s with Kroot, and you can re-roll 1s. Cool, a few hits. You're only strength 4, which means you're wounding me on 5s. 3 wounds. You could whittle me down.
No, I can't.
Nope. So, you've got marker lights here that we forgot about that could have fired into it.
No, I moved them to go with the ghost cave.
No, that was the drones. I mean, the pathfinders, yes. We forgot about them. So, we'll move on. Lucy still has a lot of fire warriors to shoot. She might be able to whittle quite a few of them down. Let's see what she's going to do next. Okay, so next up, Lucy is going to use the Crutox riders to shoot at these guys. Because I move forward, I'm within rapid fire range. 3 guys means she gets 6 shots, hitting on 4s. You don't reroll the 1 because they're not lit with marker lights. So it was just...
it was because of me heal?
No, that's only in there.
3. Up to 7.
Yep, so you need 4s to wound, which is 2. And -1.
Yep.
So 3 plus. 1 goes through and it was D3 damage.
Yep.
For 2 wounds. So he's down to 4. I forgot to mention as well that we did the missile pods off camera and Lucy did a single wound to these guys. So, you've got heavy bolters here, you've got gun drones and burst cannons, loads of pulse rifles all over the place.
Should we do all these off camera?
We'll do all this off camera and see what mark the Tau can leave on Ravion's Adeptus Mechanicus. Okay, so after volley of pulse rifles and carbines, opening up burst cannons, scattering across the battlefield, he's not on 1 wound.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not. I'm not. The guy with the glitter on.
How did you spot that?
I've known it's been there for ages. Lost a single wound from the devilfish. Lucy does have the breaches in there, so she could move forward and potentially do some damage next turn. I've got 2 Rust Stalkers left. That was basically from fire from the heavy bolters and both units of fire warriors here, and the unit of fire warriors here as well. You did 2 wounds to the Castellan. Can't remember what that was from. But then Lucy opened up with these guys down here. She poured the extra marker lights in and then used the iron rifle. She did get 3 shots. Hit with 1, wounded, and I managed to pass me invulnerable. So basically, these guys need a morale check. The leadership 7 while the Princeps is there, so I need a 4, which I pass. So, the Tau have stayed strong. They've only advanced ever so slightly, but Ravion is going to push further forward yet again. Can he light up the rest of the Tau lines? Can he destroy any fortifications? And can he take back these Adeptus Mechanicus artifacts? No.
Nah.
We shall see.
I was trying to do a fish voice for all that I think is. I expect them.
Okay, so movement phase. I've just rolled Mechanicals of the Omniscience, and I rolled a 3 and a 6, which is Benediction of the Omniscience, and another one, which I can't remember. But basically, I'm re-rolling hits of a 1 in the shooting phase and in the fight phase. So of course the Rust Stalkers are hopefully going to make a charge against the shield wall, or this ideally. These guys are going to make a charge against these. And basically I've moved everything forward again. Now, I've lost 7 wounds on this Onager. Ravion is going to heal it. And he gets D3 plus 1 because of his Warlord trait and artifact. I'm very kindly going to let Lucy roll for me. Oh, thank you very much again.
I'll get re-roll. You may roll. There you go.
I get 4 wounds back, which means I've actually lost 3, which interestingly enough puts me now back up on the top peg instead of the bottom one. So thank you very much for that, Lucy.
You've got glitter on your face.
Ugh, I feel like Phil. Ugh. Anyway, let's move on to shooting. Okay, and the last thing of note for the movement phase is the Vanguard have moved out of the ruins. And the Data Smith healed 3 wounds on the Castellan robot. He'd only lost 2, so he's back up to full health. Now, moving into shooting phase. These 2 guys have Phosphor Serpentas, so I'm going to try and take down... Let's shoot the drones, because I want rid of the drones. So, 2 attacks with the Phosphor Serpenta, hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits. Strength 5, toughness 4 for a drawn. That's 2 wounds at -1, so 2 5-up saves.
Oh,
Two,
so close, but so far.
2 drawns. Which 2 do you want to kill?
The 2 closest to it, yeah.
Okay. Next up, I think we'll have these heavy arc rifles. We're going to shoot at the bastion. So I've got 6 shots and I'm hitting on 4s, but I'm re-rolling 1s because of mechanicals.
Okay.
So 1 hit.
See, it's because you're going for your own building, really.
Yeah, strength 6, toughness 9, so 5s, and doesn't even wound. That was abysmal.
Because it's your own building.
Okay, so down here, the Vanguard can only reach these 2. So we're going to have the plasma shoot at them. I'm not going to overcharge because of your minus modifier.
Yep.
So I don't fancy killing myself.
Oh.
Nope. So the plasmas are going to get 2 shots each. That's 6 shots. Hitting on 3s, dropping to 4s because stealth team. Strength 7. Toughness 4 on them, so 3s.
I think so.
And I don't even wound. I roll 3 2s. That's not good at all. So we're then going to have 6 other guys shoot there. And actually this is only 2 shots each. I need another 6 dice. So all of their radium carbines are now going to shoot into the stealth team. So I'm hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
You get -1, remember?
Now I hit on 4s because of the -1. Rerolls before modifiers, it gets confusing. So they're only strength 3, which means I'm wounding you on 5s.
Yep.
But 6s count as 2 damage.
Okay.
So take the 2 single wounds first on a 3+ armor save.
Any rend?
Nope. So that will kill a single wound guy. And then these ones are 2 damage each, so if you fail even one of these, it'll kill the last guy.
Right, well, I'll get rid of that one I've just rolled.
So just 3.
Yep. Oh.
So yeah, he's double dead.
Yeah. Oh.
So that's
They're
that.
my favourite units for the tower.
What, you like the stealth teams?
Yeah, it's not because of like what they do or anything, it's just the model itself. I love the pack on the back.
Cool. Do you like the Ghost Calum, which is the bigger version? No? So, interestingly enough, Lucy, you have got a lot of models coming in the next game.
Have I?
Yes. We've been working on them quite a lot recently.
Oh,
So,
the next game? I thought you meant the next turn.
no, the next game. So stay tuned, of course, for the next game, because it's going to be vastly different than what you see here. So, what are we going to have next?
My turn?
No. No, I don't think so. So, what we've got to do is I need to start and chew through, and that's me chucking dice everywhere. We need to chew through some of the buildings and the infantry. I need to get rid of a lot of the infantry that's in my way. So the robots are going to be shooting. They've moved forward, which means I'm at -1 to hit because they're heavy weapons.
Yep. So,
I'll have 1 robot shoot at the crew tox.
Oh.
I'll have 1 robot shoot at the crew. And I'll have the other robot shoot at the marker drones back here. So that's 9 shots per robot. Because I'm not in double tap. Well, I am in double tap range, I just don't want to do it yet. In fact, I'm going to change their protocols now. 2+, they have to stay still, but they get to fire twice. So yeah. So this one is going to shoot at the crew. So hitting on 5s because I moved. So, and then re-rolling 1s, I don't get any 1s. Strength 6, toughness 3 of a crew.
Crew carnivores.
Crew carnivores.
Yes, 3.
2's to wound. It's -2, and I ignore cover. Which means you don't get any save.
Get any save at all. No.
So I'll kill 4. Which 4 do you want to kill off?
Take 2 from each end. I'm cold. I'm
Okay. So then, one robot is going to shoot at the Crutox Riders. So I only get 3 hits, and no ones there either to reroll. Toughness 4, 5? 5, so 3's to wound. That is 3 wounds, and it's -2.
No save again.
No save again. So 3 wounds, that kills that one. How many wounds with each other?
3.
So it kills that one.
2, sorry. Oh, not yes, 3.
3 wounds apiece.
Yeah.
And then that drops another one to 1 wound. And then the last robot at these 4 marker drones at the back. So reroll the ones. 2 hits. 3 hits, sorry. Drones are toughness 4. So I get 1 wound at -2. So that's a 6+ save.
Oh, so
No.
close.
Kills 1 marker drone. I'll kill that one then. So that wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. Next up though, I think we're probably going to go for the Grav Destroyers. Let's see what they're in range of. Okay, so the Grav Destroyers are going to split fire. One of them is going to go for the Ghost Kill, and the other 2, because they're more than 12 inches away, are going to go for the Gunrig instead. So 2 Phosphor Blasters at the Gunrig, rerolling the 1s. So I'm hitting on 4s with them, that's 1 hit. Strength 5, Toughness 7, needing 5s, and that's nothing. And then 10 shots at the Gunrig from the 2 Grav. That was awful. I rolled 5 1s. So a couple of hits. It's Strength 5, your Toughness 7. So I'll get 1 wound. Now it does have a 3+ armor save because Lucy spent a command point at the beginning of the game, but it's -3, so you get a 6+ save, Lucy. Which she fails. Now because you've got a 3+ armor save normally, I now do D3 damage instead of 1.
Okay.
So I do 1. I don't know how many wounds a Gunrig has though, but it's lost 1 wound so far. And then what we're going to do is we're going to shoot at the Ghost Kill. So rapid fire the Phosphor Blaster, rerolling the 1s, so I don't hit, and then 5 shots with the Grab at the Ghost Kill, rerolling the 1s, so I get 1 hit, wounding on 5s because the Ghost Kill's toughness 6, and nothing, not a thing.
The Gunrig's got 10 wounds.
So he's down to 9.
Yep.
Okay. That was abysmal. That was really bad. Really, really bad.
Now do you need to change your dice now?
Oh god, yeah. Next up then is this guy that's lost 3 wounds. He's now back up to his full profile. So I get D3 shots with the neutron laser, which is going for the Gunrig. And then I'm going to put both stubbers into the gun drones. So first of all, we'll start with the stubbers. 3 shots each, there's 2 of them. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of Ravion or Mechanicals. Wounding you on 4s, strength 4, toughness 4. So 1 wound, no AP. I think drones have a 4+ save.
Yep.
You pass. And then D3 neutron laser shots at the Gunrig for 1. And it misses.
Ooh, ouch.
Yep. And then I'm going to do the same again with the other one. Rerolling 1s, this is at the drones. So 4 wounds on the drones. And 2 die. Back 2.
Yeah.
And then D3 neutron laser shots at the Gunrig for 1. Which I hit. It's strength 10, so I wound you on 3s. That's a 4. It's -4, so you don't even get a save.
No.
D6 damage, minimum of 3.
Wow.
So I rolled a 2, but it counts as 3 for the minimum. So the Gunrig is now down to 6 wounds remaining. And then I've just got them guys to do last. So I'm rather glad I didn't record the shooting because 2 arc rifles and the transonic arquebus at the Gunrig did nothing. And the galvanic rifles at the Crute killed 1. And Ravion did nothing. So let's move into charges. So charge phase. The wounded dragoon is going into the bastion first.
Overwatch.
Heavy bolters, 4 of them. 6s to hit, 3 hits. Force to wound. 2 wounds at -1. You do 2 wounds. He's dropped to 3. He'll charge, and he'll make it in. And then the next one will charge. He'll make it in.
Do my guys not get Overwatch?
No, because it counts as a vehicle.
Right.
They're going to charge.
The Bastion.
The Bastion. Do they make it? With a 10, they most certainly do. And I believe I've got a stratagem there I can use that's going to help me out. I think it's add 1 to the wound rolls.
I believe I've got one to help me out.
Okay. That is all of my charges.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You could maybe charge the Aquila.
With what?
That big thing that got loads of...
The Dune Crawlers unfortunately don't have the big claw of death anymore, so they're not going to do anything. They're there as a shooting platform.
Oh well.
So, Dragoons. Okay, so a little bit to my detriment here. I can't actually make it to hit roll from the Dragoons against the building.
Because it's automatically hitting.
Which means these dice, if I did roll a 6, I'd normally get an extra 2 hits, but I can't now. So I'm strength 8, that's toughness 9, I wound on 5s. This is both of them together. Oh yes! I'll take that. Tears of the Lance, it's -1 for 2 damage, Lucy. So you've got a 4+ save.
Come on. Oh yes.
Like a boss. And I'm going to spend 2 of my 5 stratagem points on these guys to give them +1 to wound against the back. Okay, so 3 attacks from the Princeps, 1 with a Cord Claw, 2 attacks from the other guy, 1 with a Cord Claw. Any 6s to wound cause D3 on them and 1 mortal wound on them ones. But because of the stratagem I've used, Lucy, I get +1 to wound.
So 5.
So 5s.
On all ones.
So that's 2 single mortal wounds, and that is it.
Can't roll them. To wound, it's not.
That is me to wound, because I automatically hit.
Yeah.
So that stratagem not paying off there, it was a gamble. So basically the Bastion's lost 2 wounds, so he's now down to 18.
Yep. No. Yeah.
Yeah, 18 wounds left on it. This is brutal and hard, but now we've got Lucy's retaliation.
Let's hope I can do something better in this shooting.
Than what we both did, because both rounds of shooting were pretty bad. But oh, actually, you've got some morale tests to do, Lucy.
I do.
You lost 5 Crute here, but they can use the shape as leadership, and I think he was leadership 7 maybe. The drones might have to do 1, and these drones might have to do 1 as well. So the Crute's leadership, Crute's shape as leadership is 7. So the Crute, you lost 4, Lucy. You need a 3. She does it. The drones here are 6, so she needs a 4. She does it. And the drones over here are a 6, so she needs a 4 for over here as well. And she does it. And then these guys lost 1, so you need a 5. A 6. I don't think they've got bonding knife rituals, so that will be 1 more marker drone gone. Okay, so Lucy's only movement. The breaches have leapt out of the devilfish, running to the aid of the Bastion to keep the fire warriors alive whilst the devilfish is flown overhead to pump some shots into the rear of the dragoons. While over here, whilst over here, the stealth team and the ghost keel have both pushed forward ever so slightly just to get within range with the fusions for that 2d6 damage down here. But first of all, Lucy is going to go with all of her buildings.
Yep.
So, are we going with the macro cannon first?
Yes, why not?
And what are you shooting with the macro cannon?
I will shoot the I don't know what it's called, but it's next to the...
What, the crawler?
Is that
This
yes,
one here.
yeah.
That one's wounded. It's lost 3 wounds.
Yes.
So you're going for that one?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with... Oh, I don't know which one to do. Heavy D6 or 2 heavy D6?
Well, I'm toughness 7, so you'd be wounding us on 2s with the big one or 3s with the little one, but you get more shots.
I'll do the...
Bearing in mind you're only hitting on 5s.
I'll do the 2 heavy D6. I'll do the quick shell.
Okay. So she gets 6 shots, hitting on 5s.
Ah.
2 hits. Strength 9, so you're winning me on 3s. 1 wound,
-2.
5 up invulnerable, which I pass.
Oh, poop.
And then you'll have all the heavy bolters in here as well, so you'll have 12 shots from the heavy bolters here.
Quiller's got a heavy bolter.
Ah, how many?
Heavy 3.
No, how many heavy bolters does it have?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah, hang on. 36 inch, you'll get rid in, yeah. So, 5s.
Are you going for the...
Same thing.
Okay.
Yep, I'm strength 5.
Yep, so 5's to wound.
No.
Nothing.
That was worth it, try.
This thing's got 4 heavy bolters, so that'll be 12 shots. I'm guessing you probably want to go for the Rust Stalkers.
I'm in combat.
But yeah, you can still shoot
Can
because
you?
the building rules mean you can still shoot even if you're within an inch.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yep.
I really shouldn't have put this.
The devilfish there in the way.
Can I move it just until the?
Yeah. We know it's just behind there. So are you going for these guys?
Yeah.
So 5s. So 4 hits.
Oh.
Yeah, 4 hits.
5.
Oh, I didn't see the other one. You wounded me on 3s because I'm only toughness 3. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I like it.
-1, so
Yeah.
I have a 5+ save. So I'm dead.
Both of them?
Yeah, the 2 wounds each.
Ah.
But they might come back on that table edge on a 5. Oh no, it's not yet. It's at the end of the movement phase. So I might get them back.
Hopefully.
I might.
Did you roll with the end of the last turn?
No, I had nothing that was dead.
Alright.
That's first blood, Lucy.
Yay!
At the end of turn 2, Navy.
Actually, no, I've not asked you yet. Well, what is your warlord?
Ravion.
Ah.
So, gun rig.
Yes. It's got to be for the straight ahead.
The robots.
Yeah.
Okay.
So them getting double attacks and shooting nuts and more.
Yep. So you're hitting on 5s, you get 2 shots.
Yep.
But you're re-rolling because of your warlord trait that allows re-roll for buildings.
Yep.
So you get 1 hit. You're wounding me on 3s.
No.
Do you want to command point it?
No. I'm running out, I think.
You're not, you've still got a few. And actually roll a dice because I spent 1 so you might get a 6. No.
Go on then, I will.
So you're going to command point that.
Yeah.
That's a wound. And then do you get that one back?
No.
No. So, I've got a 5+ invulnerable save.
Yay!
Goes through and
I've done a wound.
No, you've done D6 wounds.
Oh.
3.
I'll take that.
But now, I'm going to put that on the back one actually.
Oh, you're just going to heal him in the next turn, aren't you?
But if you kill a robot, I can't bring a robot back.
Oh.
So if you pump enough dice into him, you could kill him. Right, we're going to do Lucy's Marker Lights next.
Wait, no. I'm going to do the... Yes, actually we are.
We'll do the Marker Light and then we'll come back with what Lucy's going to decide to shoot with. Okay, so Marker Light wise, Lucy got 6 Marker Lights on these guys. She actually used the stratagem for an extra D3 and didn't get a command point back. So that's the last of her 3 normal command points gone. And this guy's got 2 Marker Lights on him. So only re-rolling ones is going to be useful against that. But first up, Lucy has decided to pour the hammerhead into the robots because she wants rid of them.
Yep, I've got the rail going and I'm just going to do the single shot.
Yep.
So it's only 1, but it's D6 damage. And every time I make a wound roll for a 6, I'll only possibly be 1, but it does D3 mortal wounds in addition.
Yep.
So, hitting on 3s.
Because of +1.
Oh! Only thing I could feel on.
And then you've got 8 shots.
I can't that.
Yes.
Woohoo! Oh.
So do you get it back on a 6?
No.
No.
Why did I click 1 on ones for that? I'm strength 10.
Yep, so 3's to wound.
Whew. -4.
5 up in run.
Yes.
Goes through D6 damage.
Yeah. Oh.
5, which will kill that robot. Does he explode? No, he doesn't. But then you've got 8 shots from your missiles.
I do.
So normally hitting on 4s, hitting on 3s thanks to 5 Marker Lights and re-rolling the 1s.
Thank God for that.
That was awful, Lucy.
Yeah.
Strength 5, so 5's to wound. That's 1. No AP?
Nope.
3+ save. Fail it, so you actually do another wound.
Woo.
Right.
I think your dice changes and all soon.
Another change. Do you want to go with these guys to see if you can take him out?
Yeah.
So the Ghost Keel will be up next. Okay, so the Ghost Keel is going to go for the Onager. So Lucy's opting to use the overcharged version of the Iron Raker. She got 6 shots. Oh. Now she did move, so heavy weapon means she's at -1 normally. But because you've got 4 marker lights, you ignore it. You're at +1 to hit because you... Oh no, you don't have 4 marker lights on that.
No, on that, I just have 2.
So you'd be hitting on 5s, re-rolling 1s.
Right.
So 2 hits so far. 3 hits. What's the strength?
8.
So you're wounding me on 3s.
2 -1.
Just -1?
Yeah.
4 plus. That one's cocked. Goes through.
D3.
For 3 damage, so he's lost 6 wounds. He's on 5 remaining. And then you've got 2 fusion blasters.
Heavy D. Oh, no. Assault 1 each. So.
Hitting on 4s because no penalties.
No 1. Toughness 8.
Toughness 7, so you're winning on 3s.
No.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
We've got these guys, but they're only within 9 inches of that one.
And they can double it up because I moved them to get within.
The fusion, it can 2d6. So do you want to go with these guys?
Yes.
So the fusion is exactly the same as what we've just done with the Ghost Keel. But they are hitting on 4s as well. So a single shot with the fusion. That hits. So 3s to wound.
Yep. Oh.
5 plus save.
No.
Goes through. 2d6 and picking the highest. 5 damage on that one. So he's got 6 wounds remaining. And then the burst cannons. We should have declared this, but where did you want to shoot with the burst cannons?
Same thing.
At that one or the more wounded one?
Oh, the more wounded one, sorry.
Okay, so he's got 5 remaining, he's got 6, so you'll have 8 shots with the burst cannons, plus it means you can re-roll the 1s. So 4s re-rolling 1s.
2, I'm just taking off 3.
There's another one there.
No.
Oh, it's closer.
Yeah.
You need 5s to wound.
1.
That's another, oh no, it's a pass save, sorry.
Isn't it rend?
No, the burst cannons don't have any rend, unfortunately.
Okay.
And what we'll do is we'll do all of the small arms fire and see what Lucy comes back with. In fact, do you want to do the 2 Krutox riders first?
Might as well, mightn't we?
I'm guessing you want to go for the robots because they're decent strength and they've got some decent rend.
Yeah.
So I think they were rapid fire range 48.
Ooh. Yep.
So that means you get 4 shots, Lucy.
Yep. And I'm hitting on B.
Ballistic skill?
Yes, 4, sorry. I'm looking at the 4 ones in BS.
So you +1 because of the marker light, so you're hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Reroll the 1s.
Oh, sorry.
So 4 hits, strength 7, and toughness 7.
No, strength 6. Oh yes,
really?
Right, yes. I'm looking at the actual...
You're looking at the strength of the riders, so yeah. So 2 wounds. What was the AP?
1.
-1, so 4 plus. 1 goes through.
It's
D3?
Damage. So just 1?
Just 1 D3 damage, just the 1 damage, but still knocks another wound off. So, let's see what Lucy's going to do with the rest of the shots. She's got a lot of Fire Warrior shots to come in. Hopefully she can do some damage and maybe kill a second robot. Okay, so down here, the Devilfish, the Breaches, and both squads of Fire Warriors managed to take out one of the Dragoons and wound the other one. And that was pretty much it so far. But next up, we've got this squad of Fire Warriors going to be shooting into these. Now, they are within rapid fire range, which means, again, a 3rd shot thanks to Cadre Fireblade. Lucy also hits on 3s because she's got 5 marker lights on them. And then she's re-rolling 1s. So 24 dice from 8 guys, Lucy. 3s re-rolling the 1s. So I'll pull the 2s out for you. So 1 more miss. And then all of them hit. Now, you are only strength 5 and toughness 7, so it's a big ask. And there's another dice there. But you're wounding on 5s. Weight of dice alone should cause a fair few wounds.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so the Aegis Protocol is still in effect until next turn when it swaps over. So still on a 2-up save. Which does nothing, unfortunately. It's only till this turn because I either have +1 save or I fight twice, but if I fire twice I can't move. So that unfortunately didn't go through. She's still got the Kroot, and I think that's it.
The guys in the gun rig.
The guys in the gun rig, and there's a couple of gun drones.
In the unit, in the Aquila.
You use the Mach lights, but we've got the iron rifle, which we actually forgot about as well. So we'll do that and come back in a second. Okay, so fire from the Fire Warriors here in the gun rig, and the Kroot and the Shaper have managed to bring this onager down to only a single wound. And Lucy's still got these gun drones to shoot. So 8 shots from them. It's a big ask, but they could do it, hitting on 5s. 1 hit, re-rolling the 2 1s.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So another hit, 1 more wound. That's 1 wound. That's all it takes, Lucy.
Oh.
He's fine. She's also got 2 gun drones here, which have to go after them robots because they're the closest. So another 8 shots at the robots. 4s, sorry, re-rolling the 1s because of the marker lights. And the reason you're hitting on 4s again is because of the marker lights. So 5s to wound, just the 1. And that's fine. So, the last thing left is an ion rifle from this Pathfinder team. I'm guessing you probably want to shoot at this guy. Now, it is rapid fire and you are within rapid fire range, so you get 2 shots, Lucy. And you hit with both. It's strength 6, you're needing 5s.
Oh.
Nothing. So close, yet so far. So, assault phase.
Charge.
Are they actually going to charge him?
You know, after the last game, how actually quite lucky I was in combat with the unit there.
So you charge. I got 1 shot from me first. In fact, no, I'm already in combat, so I don't get. I don't think I get Overwatch.
Not in combat.
So you'll have 11 attacks with these guys all together because you get 1 each plus 1 for the Shazwee.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say that again.
Hitting on 5s. Whoa!
Yeah.
And your strength 3, I'm toughness 5. So 5s to wound. 2 wounds. Fail 1, drops me to only 3 wounds. I'm going to attack back.
What, you're attacking?
Them.
Oh.
And I hit once.
You know, if you went for the building, it's automatic hits. So I'm just piling them in.
Okay. That's 1 wound at -2 on them, so 6 up. I kill 1. And what's the morale for the Breacher teams?
It is leadership 7.
For the Shazwee, which means you'd automatically pass because I only killed 1. So that is it. That was... Why is so little died, Lucy? On both sides.
Because of a very poor
Oh my word.
Has anyone ever changed dice 3 times in one game before?
Well, are you getting rid of the white ones as well?
It's tempting.
Do you want the blue ones?
We'll see.
Okay, so Ravion, his machines are still standing strong. He's doing some repairs on the move.
Oh, do you get that unit back?
End of my movement phase. So the machines are still standing strong. They are on the move. They're making repairs as the Tau gun line seems to not be able to hit very much.
Yeah.
But let's move on to turn 3 for the Admech. Okay, so movement phase for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Ravion has ushered his entire force forward. The Castellans are staying back though to open up some serious firepower and see if we can take back these relics. For Canticles of the Omnissiah, we've got Incantation of the Iron Soul and Invocation of Machine Might. Not 2 of the best ones for the situation at hand, but that is what the Omnissiah has given us. So, these guys have pushed forward, hopefully take out the breaches at this side. Meanwhile, these guys, probably a little bit too far forward, have jumped up 9 inches away from the breaches here. We're hopefully going to get in at them, and I'm hoping the hydraulic claws of the breaches will be able to do some damage to this bastion, and we can start and push sideways here. Whilst Ravion's force at this side with the 2 onagers is hopefully going to get to this bunker, past the Ghost Keel, and past the gun rig. So we've got some healing to do. The Data Smith is going to repair that robot for 2 wounds, so he's back at full health. And Ravion is going to repair... We'll go for that one. For 2, because of my Warlord. So as Ravion's forces are ushering forward, does anything reappear in the back lines to reinforce us? Do we get the Rust Stalkers back? We don't. And do we get the Wrecked Dragoon back? We don't. But we can roll again for them next turn. So, on to the shooting phase. Straight away, straight up Lucy, these guys are going for the Bastion.
Yep.
So, 6 shots, hitting on 4s. That's awful. Strength 6, that's a wound, but it's also, I think it's D3 damage or D3 mortal wounds for the arc rifle as well. But let's check that out. So no, arc doesn't cause mortal wounds. I thought it did. Maybe that was the Dark Eldar's haywire weaponry. But, -2. 5 up save on the Bastion. And, oh, she makes... Damn.
Yay.
Not good, not good. Okay. These guys are within range of the Crutox.
Oh.
Yep. And the Hounds are at the front as well, and they're annoying, but we've also got Fire Warriors up here. So I am going to shoot both plasmas, all 3 plasmas rather, at the Crutox. And then the Radium Carbines. Let's put 3 at them. And we'll put 3 into the Hounds.
Right.
In fact, no. 3 into the Fire Warriors up here. So the plasmas first of all at the Crutox Riders. So 3 miss. Strength 7. And that is 3 wounds, Lucy.
And are you okay?
It's -3.
Oh, the 6 up save, so...
So it kills another one. And drops 1 to 1 wound.
Yeah.
So then I said 3 guys at the marker drones. So the 3 shots each of the Radium Carbines. Hitting on 3s. That's a good roll. They're only strength 3, so I'm only wounding drones on 5s. So, well, that would be 2 damage, but it makes no difference. So just 2 4-up saves for the drones. Which makes them both. And then the other 3 are going to shoot into the Fire Warriors. So 3 misses. Strength 3, your toughness 3, so I'm wounding you on 4s. So only 2 wounds, no AP. Now you are in cover, so you get +1 save. So 3+, and she makes it.
The Void Shield doesn't cover, it gives it invuln.
It does, but you're actually inside, you're on the Void Shield itself, so it's +1 to your armor save, so it's cover. So they failed to do almost nothing. Yay.
You need to change your dice.
Well, I'm trying to stay loyal to the Omnissiah, you see, and choose red dice because red is the colour of Mars.
Right, you've got black dice. There's black on them, there's not really, there's blue. Use some blue dice.
But you're blue, I'm not being a traitor.
With gold, oh you've got gold.
Right, next up then. These guys are going to give everything they've got at the Ghost Keel. So, rapid fire the Phosphor Blaster, and I can reroll 1s because Ravion is within 6 inches. So I'm hitting on 4s because I'm within your 12 inches now. Your stealth suit not helping you out at this point. Strength 5, toughness 6 of the Ghost Keel. So that's 1 wound at -1. So 4+, he saves it. Then, this is where it's going to hurt you. And I should probably apologise in advance. All of the heavy grav is going straight into the Ghost Keel. 15 shots.
Right.
4s, rerolling 1s. So that didn't help. It's strength 5, so I still need 5s to wound you. 1. -3. 6 up, and it's D3 damage.
I can take that.
Or you could pass it onto a drone. You could kill one of them gun drones if you wanted.
Yeah.
Right, sorry, because I rolled the damage before I give you the option to do that. So the Ghost Keel's still it's lost 1. I need to put another dice on that, but yeah. So, what we're going for next. Now the Ghost Keel is a problem, okay? So I think what I'll do is I'm actually going to split. In fact, yeah. This guy, all of the stubbers into this one gun drone, and his neutron laser is going for this, the bunker. So the stubbers I'm now hitting on 5s. So wow, I get a lot of hits. I'm wounding you on 4s. So that is 3 wounds on the one gun drone, Lucy. So 3 4 saves. Yeah, he's dead.
I've lost some dice.
And then the neutron laser, heavy D3 shots at this. I get 3 shots, 5s reroll and 1s. So 1 hit. I can't remember what the toughness of the bunker is. I'm sure it's 10, isn't it?
Bunker, give us a second.
But there's a 5, so it's definitely going to be a wound. Okay, so it was only toughness 8. It's got no armor save as a result of that, and I'm doing D6 damage. For oh, I get the full 6.
Command point.
No, no. So the wounded onager manages to blow this building up. I don't think it explodes when it. I don't think buildings explode when they're killed.
Ah.
I don't think so. But anyway, that onager did a massive, massive thing there. This onager is going for the ghost kill though, so it's going to put all of its stubbers automatically on the roll of a 6.
On the roll of a 6. Ho,
No.
ho.
So.
Did I have people in that?
No, not that one. So that will be removed, and the artifact of Ravion's attention will be placed there. So, and I'm going to smash stuff. Next up, this onager. Stubbers into the drone. 4s, rerolling 1s. So that one was a hit. 2 wounds on the drone, Lucy. And it dies. So that's very handy. Which means now the neutron laser at the ghost keel for 2 shots. And I miss because of how damaged I am. So that wasn't great. But we've still got a fair few shots to come in. We've got the rangers at the back. And of course we've got the Dakar bots to go as well. Okay, so over here, all of those guys, the arc rifles managed to put 3 more wounds on the gun rig. Everything else poured into the ghost keel, and it's now down to 6 wounds. But next up, we're going to have the Dakar bots. So I'm going to split fire with this guy. I'm going to put 12 shots into the Crute, and I'm going to put 6 shots into the Fire Warriors up here. In fact, no, I'm going to do it the other way around. So 12 shots into the Fire Warriors, and this is just for this guy first of all. I hit on 4s, I'll reroll that. So that's pretty abysmal.
You're not rerolling 1s?
No, because I'm not within 6 inches of Ravion. And 2s to kill. Sorry, 2s for a 6-up save. So you would have 5 6-ups to make. 5 6-ups on the Fire Warriors. Oh, so 3 Fire Warriors from in here die. Next up though, we've got the 6 shots coming in against the Crute. So I get 5 hits. 2s to kill because they cut through your armour. So that's 3 more Crute dead, Lucy.
Yep.
Any 3?
Yeah. Just the one. You know, take from up here because that's getting a bit sparse down there.
Okay, and then the other Dakar bot. 6 shots into the Crute Ox, and then the rest into the Hammerhead.
Hammerhead.
So 6 shots into the Crute Ox. So 2 hits. 1 wound, and it's -2, which will kill it.
Oh.
So that's dead. And then we're going to have 12 shots going for the Hammerhead. I need to weaken it, because I need to get rid of Lucy's AP and fast. So only a few hits there. 4 hits. I need 5s to wound. I get 1, it's -2, so 5 up, which you fail. So it does 1 more damage, dropping the Hammerhead to 10 wounds. And I believe that is everything, Lucy. Okay, so next up, charges. The infiltrators are going for these guys. And they fail. I'm not going to go for that. These guys are now going to charge. 10's definitely going to get them in.
You sent me a lot of stuff after the little...
Well, I want this. That's what it is. And I think that is probably going to be all the charges. Because, yeah. Right, combats. Let's see what these guys can do. Okay, so these guys have got 3 attacks each, interestingly enough. But I've got hydraulic claws, I'm hitting on 5s. So only 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. So that is 3 wounds at -1, Lucy.
5 up.
So I'll kill 2. I'll take that. And then I'll go with my first attack that's already in combat. So I'm going to go with the Dragoon. So I get 3 hits.
What's this at?
This is at the breaches. I wound, I'm strength 8, so I wound you 3 times -2.
6s.
So 2 more die. And then you get to attack back. So you've got 5 guys, and the Shazwee means you've got 6 attacks. Who are you going for though?
Well, I'm going to go for the Dragoon because he's already started to wound.
Okay, 5s. Nothing. Tower-like combat, even less than Admech. So, morale tests. You've lost 4 of them this turn.
Yep.
And the leadership 7. So you're fine. These Fire Warriors, you lost 4.
Yes.
3. You must have lost 3 because there's 5 there.
Right, yeah.
So 5 plus 3 is 8. You'd lose 1 more.
Yep.
That one?
Yep. And the Croot.
Yep, so the leadership 7 because of the Shaper. Yep. And you lost 3? Did you lose 3? I think it was 3.
Yes, 3.
3. So 4, and you're fine. So frustrated. We are slowly advancing. At least we got rid of this building, so I've just got to sweep round this side. But can Lucy hang on? Let's move into her movement phase and see if she can do any damage. Okay, so we're doing the buildings again first. Lucy hasn't done any movement besides have the Croot come back over.
Yep, I'll run the Croot hounds as well.
Yep. So 12 heavy bolter shots from this, straight at them.
Yep.
5s. 3 hits.
Yep.
3's to wound. 1. -1, so I'll go with 4+ save.
You're fine.
Next up though, this thing. You're going for the 2d6 shots?
Yeah.
And who are you shooting? Are you going for one of the 2 onagers?
Yes, you know what, I'm going to go with the one with 6 wounds.
Yeah, because if you do hit, you've got a good chance of doing something. Wow.
I haven't got any command points, have I?
Not normal ones, no.
I'm not using them 2 dice again.
So 5s. She gets a hit. 3s. She wounds. I think it was like -2 or 3 for the second profile.
-2, a D3.
So 5+ save. I fail it. D3 damage. Just the 1. So it drops into 5 wounds. It's then got 4 heavy bolters. Now the heavy bolters are only strength 5, Lucy. So do you want to go after the onagers, which are toughness 7, or do you want to go after the guys behind, which are toughness 3?
Yeah.
Or I've got destroyers there that are toughness 5 with a 4 armor. You've got a big choice.
I'll start with the guys down.
So just the rangers at the back. So you'll have 12 shots against the rangers. So hitting on 5s. 3 hits again. Wounding me on 3s. 2 wounds. 4+ save. Kills 2 of the rangers. Not bad. So.
Do the gun
Yes, because it's re-roll and all because of your warlord. Now it still hits on 5s. Are you going for one of them too, or do you want to go for the Daggerbots?
Yeah, the Daggerbots.
Okay. 2 shots.
Yep.
5s. Oh my word! Strength 10. Invulnerable save 5+.
1.
That bounces back and does a single mortal wound to you, but it's D6 damage, Lucy.
Yep.
For 3.
What?
It's still good. It's still good because We're going to work out the marker lights, but this Ghost Keel is within range with his Fusion Blaster. You've got a good chance of doing some extra damage. You've also got this Ion Rifle as well. So we'll do the marker lights and then come back in a few seconds. Okay, so marker light wise, Lucy hit with Cadra Fireblade first over here. Got 2 extra hits with the drones. And then the guys over here, the Pathfinders, got 4 hits out of 4 shots. And 1 hit out of 2 against this Onager here. So Lucy's got a good spread. She needs to try and take down the Dakabots while she's got the chance. But we'll have to see what she wants to go with first, because she's got Fusion over here. The Ghost Keel is within 9 inches of these, so he can do the damage as well. But we've also got the Hammerhead, which potentially could also take that down.
I'm going to go with the Hammerhead.
Okay.
And I'm going to do. I've got the railgun.
Yep.
I'm going to do the
submunition round.
Yeah.
It's only strength 6, which means you'd be wounding me on 5s. And it's only -1 as well.
It's only 1 shot, the other one.
It is, but if you do hit, you're going to do some damage. You're hitting on 3s because you're a +1 ballistic skill.
Go on then.
Re-rolling 1s.
Oh, I hit on 2s last. I got 2 last time.
I know. So you've hit strength 10, wounded on 3s.
Yes.
5 plus in run.
-2.
That's a 1.
D6. And any. Oh, after 6 I did. Oh! Right, so that's...
No, it's D6 damage.
Yeah.
You need a 6 to wound to do the additional mortal wounds.
Sorry.
So basically, you'll kill that one robot.
Woo!
Which is good. But then I think you said your missiles were going in?
Yep.
So 8 shots with your missiles.
Okay.
3s re-rolling 1s.
Oops, I'm just not on your drawn thing. Re-roll that one.
There was a 2 in there.
Sorry.
So 5s to wound. Wow, 4 wounds. 3 plus save. Wow, you actually do 2 with them. So, do you want to go with these, see if you can kill this one? Because if you kill him, he's got a good chance of taking that one out.
Yep.
So, you've got 1 Fusion Blaster first of all.
Yep, I'll do that first.
Okay, 1 shot. And you miss, and then you've got 8 shots with the burst cannons. So you'd be hitting on 3s because of +1 ballistic skill, and you re-roll the 1. Re-roll the 1. Nope, and then you're wounded on 5s. 1 wound. That's a passed save. We forgot the Ion Rifle from here as well. So 2 shots, because you rapid fire.
Yeah.
And they both hit, strength 6. I don't know if that does any extra damage.
Are they Pathfinders?
They are Pathfinders. Ouch! So them 2 6s mean that's 2 mortal wounds on that. And then I've got, what's the AP? -4? Is it -4? -2?
4.
So I need a 5 up save, re-rolling 1s, and it's D3 damage each, so I have to pass both of these. And I failed them both. So do I explode? I explode. Everything within 6 inches suffers D3 mortal wounds, Lucy.
Ooh.
So,
It's be like she was not D6.
no, it's not D6, it's only D3. So, do you want to roll for my stuff and I'll roll for yours?
Go on then.
So your Ghost Keel takes 1 wound, drops into 5. So, I've got the Destroyers. Take 1 wound, so he'll drop to 2. I've got the Rangers. So, kills 1. I've then got my Engine Seer in there. He takes 3, he's got 1 left. I've got Ravion. He takes 1, he's got 4 left. And I've got the other Onager. Takes 3, it's down to 2. Oh my word. Oh, that was just the luck that you needed, Lucy.
Really? Yep.
Because your crew might even get lucky and take him down.
Yep, hopefully.
So just to clarify, that is a real rifle, not an ion rifle. We did do the correct thing, it's just I've never used that one before.
Yep.
So that was right. So that wasn't great. Are you going to try and get lucky with your crew?
Yes.
So there's 4 guys here and the Shaper. So the 4 guys are within rapid fire range, but the Shaper is not, Lucy. So you've got 9 shots altogether to go for that Onager. 4s. Wow. 1 miss. You're needing 5s to wound. 3+, and I've only got 2 wounds.
Come on.
1. He drops to 1 wound.
Wait, I'm sick of you using my dice and doing that.
Lucy does have guys in here that can probably go after him, but the Ghost Keel, I'm guessing you want to go after that whilst you've got the AP and the strength.
Yes.
Right, so he hasn't moved. He wouldn't suffer the penalty even if he had. Yeah. Let's see if Lucy can take this down. Now you're down to 5 wounds. Has he taken a hit to his ballistic skill yet?
Yep. I'm on a 5+ and I want to get 2 attacks.
But you're +1 to hit, so you're now on 4s
Wait,
to hit.
He's lost 5 or he's got 5?
He's lost 5. Well, he's got 5 remaining. He's got 10 altogether, hasn't he? He's got 10 wounds. He's lost 5. He's got 5 remaining.
Yep.
So your ballistic skills are 5+, but if you target him, you're at a 4+ because of all your marker lights.
Yes, I will.
So 2 fusions, 1 shot apiece. Both hit. Strength 8. You're winning me on 3s. Do you want to reroll that one? Oh, 2 wounds. -4. I've got a 5 up invulnerable save.
D6 each.
1 bounces back at you, drops you to 4 wounds. And then it says 2d6, pick the highest because you're within 9. 5 wounds! And then you've got his other gun as well.
Which was the...
Cyclic Ion Raker. Are you going to overcharge it whilst you...
Yeah.
You might as well go on a suicide mission.
D6
2 shots. 4s. Rerolling 1s.
5s.
But you're a +1 because of the marker lights.
Sorry.
So 2 hits. Strength. What's with all the double 6s to wound, Lucy?
Strength 8.
There's another. That's 3 double 6s that you've rolled. Strength 8. 5 up in run. Pass 1, fail 1.
D3 damage.
I've got 1 wound left. He explodes.
Ooh.
So these guys take D3 for 2, which will kill that 1. This Data Smith takes 2 wounds, so he's down to 2, and this one takes 1, he's down to 3. Holy moly, mother of God. Wow.
Did you remove another wound for overcharging Ghost Keel?
No, it's only if you roll a 1 with that. You're thinking of the Riptides.
I am, sorry.
Hint, hint.
Next.
Wow, and she's still got all of her small arms fire to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so all the small arms fire over here. Lucy's managed to kill 1 infiltrator and put a wound on 1, and only a single vanguard. But these guys have just shot at the onager. Lucy wants to get rid of it, and this is a to hit roll. So she's hitting on 4s. That's not a bad roll at all, Lucy.
No.
Not a bad roll at all. And then you wounded me on 5s. 2, 3.
Yep.
If I get a 1 or 2 here, it goes.
Yes.
It's dead. Does it explode?
Dead. Oh.
Why?
I'm gonna re-roll it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's cocked.
So that's an onager.
3 in a row.
Lucy has made a mess of the Admech lines.
That's made up for all the crap turns I've had.
We've both had pretty poor turns.
Yeah, so I'm guessing your
Well, it's
awesome turn's gonna come now.
Well, hopefully. But it's now combat phase.
Oh yeah, it is.
You've got 6 attacks down here, Lucy. I'm guessing you're going for the Dragoon.
Yeah.
1 hit.
No.
Fails to it. You're probably actually better off just retreating them and then
Yeah.
absorbing the Overwatch.
If you don't kill them all.
So, that is the end of...
So, you get a 5 back.
Oh yeah, thank you. I totally forgot about that. So I've got 9 attacks with the breaches. 5s, so 2 hits. 2 at -1, so 2 6 ups, 5 ups. So kills 2. And then Dragoon. That gets me an extra 2 hits. That one misses. Strength 8. 4 -2. but that's 3 fails, so it kills the last 3.
I keep forgetting to retreat.
And I'm not going to consolidate because I don't want to be locked up in combat. I actually want to shoot. So, Ravion's war machines have been severely damaged, blown up, killed. But the tower that we're slowly whittling them down. We've still got a little bit of firepower left. Hopefully we can deal enough damage to get this objective, and if we can make it into the lines, get these. But we've got a morale test to make, so I've got 7 guys there. I lost 3, I'm leadership 7. That makes it 6, I'm fine. 1 would auto pass, 1 would auto pass.
Did you kill anything with them? Oh no.
No,
It was my
not
turn.
a thing.
Yeah.
So,
Admit, turn 4.
yeah. So, Canticles of the Omnissiah for Ravion as he prays to the machine god. 1 is reroll morales, and I can't remember. 6 is if there's any enemy units within, I want to say Benediction of the Omniscience. So reroll failed morale and reroll 1s when shooting. That is very good because I kind of need that at the minute. So everything up here is swept round. The Vanguard have moved in to try and take out the centre, and the Rangers and the Destroyers are hopefully going to take out the Ghost Keel and the stealth teams. But we've got a few things that might come back loosey. So 2 onagers on a 5+. No. Let's not use them. The Dakabots. No. And then I've got the Rust Stalkers. I'll get the Rust Stalkers back. So I'll get to place them right back there somewhere. Yeah, the one unit that has no weapons apart from melee and it comes back. But that's cool, we'll deal with it. I'll place them in a few moments. But what we're going to do first is one of these guys is within rapid fire range of the gun rig and one's not. So the 2 of them are going to shoot at them. Everything else is going to go for the stealth team.
Not a Ghost Keel.
Not the Ghost Keel. So I'll get 2 hits. I'm strength 6. This is toughness 7. I get 1 wound, -1, so 4+ because of Lucy's stratagem that she used to give a +1 armor save. Next up then, we've got, we're within rapid fire range. So we've got 6 galvanic rifles against them, and there's an arc pistol there as well. I don't have 6 because you've killed 3. So what I'll do is I'll reroll that again. Yeah, there's only 3 there with galvanic rifles. So there we go. Rerolling 1s. And then I'm at -1 to hit you, so take the 3 away. Strength 4, toughness 4 for the stealth teams.
Yep.
So I'll get 2 wounds, no AP.
3 up.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's a wound on 1. And the Transonic Arquebus. Reroll the 1s. That's a 6, that hits. And that's a wound at -1. Which kills 1.
Yep.
We've then got Ravion. Ravion's Eradication Array. For 1 shot. 3s, which will then need 4s because of the -1 from stealth team, and I'm moved. And then the Phosphorus Serpenter. Hits. And fails to wound. Not the best. But, down here. 2 gamma pistols from them 2 at the Ghost Keel.
Yep.
Both hit. Strength 6. 1 wound. And I'll have to check the AP. So 1 6-up armor save for the Ghost Keel. He fails it and it's 2 damage. Drops him to only 2 wounds. So I think that has almost made me mind up about what's going to happen with these Grav guys. So they're going to rapid fire the Phosphor Blasters into the Ghost Keel. And 1 will put his Grav Cannon into there. The other one will put his Grav Cannon over here. So, the Grav Cannon against the gun rig. 4s rerolling 1s. 1 hit. Strength 5. That's a wound. It's -3. Goes through and it's D3 damage. She's got 2 wounds.
Come on. Ah.
There we go. Does it explode?
Yes, it does.
Oh my word. So, we'll work out all the damage first, but then she's got 9 guys inside. So I think, Lucy, it should be D3. So D3 mortal wounds for everything within D6 inches of this.
No,
so
it's just 6 inches.
within 6 inches?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll let you roll for your own units. You've got gun drones, there's 2 of them. So they're dead. You've got marker drones, there's 2 of them. So they're dead. You've got Cadra Fireblade. He takes 1 wound, so I think he's down to 3 remaining. You've then got a squad of Fire Warriors. 3 of them. Ouch. Is the Ghost Keel within 6?
I think he might be.
He's just out.
The Crute are.
Yep, and so's the Crute Shaper.
Crute.
3 Crute out of 4 die.
Oh, God.
And then the Shaper.
Oh.
I don't even know if he's got more than 3 wounds. But, wow.
He's got 5.
He's got 5, so the Crute Shaper is down to 2 wounds with 1 crew. And then...
when you get blown up.
Then, Lucy's spending the last 3 defender stratagem points that she's got to get everybody out of here safely. But...
Yeah, cannot afford to lose another thing.
On the roll of... Well, roll 3 dice. And on 6 you get a command point back. No. So, you've got no command points left now.
No.
But all these guys are going to get out safely. So, do you want them on this side? Okay, so brutal explosion. Lucy's placed everybody up here so that the Warlord can still give off the reroll failed hits for all of them in Lucy's next turn. But...
no. I have a 6 of fail or PN from him.
Yeah, but his Warlord trait lets everybody reroll. So, that'll be next turn, of course. The other Grav Cannon at the Ghost Keel. I get 2 hits. 5s. I get 2 wounds, -3. Both go through and it's D3 damage each, which kills him. I don't think the Ghost Keel explodes though. So unfortunately the Ghost Keel is now out of there as well. No explodes. And of course the Phosphor Blasters are unfortunately lost. Meanwhile, let's go with these. So I'm going to have 6 heavy arc rifle shots
at the Bastion.
At the Bastion. That's better. That's better. Strength 6 though. That's 2 wounds. -1s, 2 forps. Reroll that one. D3 each. So 1 each. So I think it's lost 3 altogether. Because it lost 1 last time, I think. So yeah, it's lost 3. That's not good. Meanwhile, flechette blasters from these guys are 5 shots apiece. 1 of them can just reach these drones.
Right.
And then the other 3 are going to shoot the devilfish. So... And then I'm strength 3, so I'm wounding at 5s. And I don't wound. But I've then got a whole host of dice to go into the devilfish. Not that it's going to hurt you.
You never know. 3s.
Oh, I'm re-rolling 1s to hit, aren't I? Because of my canticles. And I totally forgot about all that. I'll remember that though for the...
Nah, just forget it.
6s, nothing.
How many 1s was that?
I don't know. I didn't look. I just didn't see any 6s. So, next up, Plasma is going to go for this.
Right.
I'm going to overcharge.
Are you sure?
Positive. Whilst all the Radium Carbines are going to go for the largest squad of Fire Warriors up here. So the Plasma's going for the Hammerhead. 3s re-rolling 1s. Kill 1 of them. But I still get the rest of his shots. Strength 8 now that I've overcharged.
Toughness 7.
3s. -3. Or it might be -4.
Oh, if it's a 6, if it's -4, I don't.
See if you get any 6. See if you get any 6s. You don't. So it's 2 damage apiece.
He's got 13 wounds.
He's on 10 because he's already took 3,
So
and I've just done 8. Okay, so of course the Radium Carbines are going for the squad of 8 Fire Warriors. Lucy doesn't have Feel No Pain on them yet because she can't enact it until the start of her movement phase.
Can't do.
Can't.
Oh, Wow.
2 misses, and then reroll a 1. And then I'm wounding you on 4s because I'm strength 3.
Okay.
3, 6. 6 wounds all together.
Any AP?
No AP, so you've got a 3 up armor save. So 2 die. I'll take them from this side. Oh.
So, charges.
Charges. Yes. So, these guys are going to charge the building. And of course they make it in, so right round here. And then the breaches. Yeah, the breaches make an 11-inch charge. They'd have to remain within coherency, so... Actually, yeah, he'll go there like that. And then, because they're within range of him, they can attack. So they get 3 attacks each that automatically hit Lucy.
Yep.
And they've got hydraulic claws. The strength 10.
No, they haven't. They've got little kitten fur and they hit on 6s.
I don't roll to hit against the building.
They weren't on 6s.
No, I'm strength 10, so I win on 3s. I think it was hydraulic claws. It's only -1, I think, the hydraulic claw, but it was D3 damage, which is reasonable, but it's not as power hard hitting as what it used to be. So, how good can we do?
It is strength times 2.
So strength 10,
1.
D3 damage.
When it doesn't matter because that's a hit roll. Yeah. It is when they're attacking with the shield.
Yep.
You must subtract 1 from the hit roll.
So you've got 7 saves at -1. So 7 4-ups.
Come on, let me falls. Or not.
Wow, so that's 5d3, which was bad. So that was 6, 7, 8, 9, and it had already lost 3, which means it's down to 8 remaining.
Yeah.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
I would like that building to blow up, to be honest.
So these guys now, unfortunately, I can't get the 6s to hit, and they've got 1 less attack than what they used to have because they changed it in the codex.
Oh.
But I'm strength 5, so I need 5s to wound. So 3, no AP.
I'll take that.
Cool, that's it. And then I've got the Dragoon. For 2 wounds because it's strength 8. -2, so they both go through for 2 damage each. So it drops it to 4. And I'm really sorry, I forgot to charge these.
Oh.
Can I charge them?
Yeah.
So Overwatch, I'm charging the stealth team. So 4 shots with your burst cannon.
I can't put the dice up.
Nothing, and 1 shot with your fusion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your fusion hits. Wounds, 6 up invulnerable. I fail it, so I lose 1 more guy. Oh, which is going to have to be that one.
It's D6 for the fusion.
I know, but I've only got 1 wound.
Oh, right.
And I roll a 3 and I'm not within 3 inches, Lucy.
Oh.
So, that is the end of the Admech turn
Morale.
4. Yes, so you lost 2 fire warriors hit up here.
Do I take my morale in your turn?
Everyone takes morale.
Oh, yeah.
So, I think I only killed 2.
Yep.
So you use the
7.
ethereals,
Yep.
which is fine. I lost 1, so I'll auto pass. I lost 1, so I'll auto pass. And that's it.
Let's move on to Tau, turn 4.
Yeah, it's going to be a big push now, Lucy.
This is going to make or break, I think. If I have a last turn roll, I think you'll struggle. And if I have any other turns, like rolls...
If you get lucky and take out both squads of me infantry and maybe the destroyers, there's only this flank that you'd really need to worry about. Let's see what happens in Tau.
Can you move objectives?
No.
Oh.
In the relic you can.
I was just thinking, you know, I might just
But not in this.
do. And then fly him off down there. Wishful thinking.
Okay, so Tau turn 4. Lucy has done next to no movement. Literally, these guys have come across here. So the fusion is within 9 inches of these guys, and that was the only movement. She used Invocation of the Elements to give these guys the 6-up feel no pain because the Warlord trait 6-up. the Warlord trait allows them all to reroll hits anyway. So I think we're going to go with the Aquila strong point first, with the macro cannon, because it doesn't benefit from marker lights. So I think she's going to go with the macro cannon, but it's got 2 profiles still.
I'm going to do the...
Is it the 2d6?
Macro, no, it's the heavy d6.
Heavy d6? Is that the strength 14 one?
Yep, -3 for d6 damage.
That's not bad, but it's only d6 shots. Are you sure you want to do this one? Or do you want to go for the 2d6?
Go on then.
Because you're only hitting on 5s, aren't you? So 2d6, she gets 7 shots. And are these targeting the destroyers with the grav?
Yes, sorry, should have said that earlier.
So 5s to hit. So 2 hits. You're winning me on 3s because your strength's 9.
2.
And it's minus what?
2.
Which gives me a 6-up save. And I fail both. And the damage? What's the damage?
3.
Is it D3 damage? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to kill that one that's closer, so that you then further the 9 inches away. You can still do D6 damage, just it's not 2d6 and pick the highest. So, marker lights, you've got 6 here, you've got 1 on Cadra Fireblade, and you've got 2 here.
Right. I'm going to put Cadra Fireblade. He hits on 2s, doesn't he?
He does, and he's re-rolling because of the Warlord.
He's going to go for that.
The Dragoon?
Yeah, because I need revenge, because the last one I didn't even touch it.
No, so you're hitting him on 3s because of -1 to hit him. So you hit, that's 1 marker like that. That lets you re-roll once.
Right, and
That's,
the other 2, is that 2 that I can't see over the building?
yeah, it's 2 drones there.
I think I'm going to put them on him as well.
Okay. 3 marker lights wouldn't really give you any benefits though.
True.
So I don't know whether you want to...
Tell you what, I'm going to put 1 on these guys, 2 on, well 2 for these guys.
So for the 2 drones,
yeah.
Hitting on 5s, you get 1 hit, so you're re-rolling 1s on them.
Next...
You've got 6 Pathfinders down here.
You know what, I'm not going to use the marker lights on them, I'm going to actually fire them.
You're actually going to fire the weapons?
Yep.
Cool, because you could take out that unit.
That's my plan. 4 prayers.
Okay, so we'll come back to them ones in a second. I'm guessing you want to go... Well, you could do a number of things, because you've got a lot of guys that can shoot at him. You've got 2 Kroot here. All of these, of course, are re-rolling to hit. You've got...
Yep.
You've got this as well. You could put 1 or 2 marker lights into that, or...
First, I'm going to finish firing this building.
This one.
Yes.
You've got the heavy bolters, and I forgot to mention as well, you've also got 4 heavy bolters from this. So you've got 12 shots from the Aquila, and I'm guessing you're going for the squishy unit in front. Or, do you want to go for this guy?
I want to go to the squishy unit.
For them.
You call it that, that's enticing.
So the Rangers. So you're actually only hitting on 5s, Lucy. Okay, so 3s to wound, and you don't wound. This also has 4 heavy bolters.
I'm getting brand new dice.
Again though, it depends where you want to shoot at, because it's strength 5, so you can wound these guys on 4s, or you could wound them on 3s. But you've also got these.
Yeah, I don't like the look of them, but then the robots you know, I'm going to go for these guys around here. For
the breaches, they've got a 3-up save.
Pooh. Yeah, let's go for these guys.
You go for these ones.
Squishier.
So hitting on 5s, and then you're wounding me on 3s. 3 wounds. Can I use your dice? No. Yes. -1, so I've got a 4-up save. So 2 wounds, which means you kill 1, and put another wound on the next one. So that wasn't bad. Now, let's have a think about what Lucy's going to do with the Pathfinders, and she's got multiple other things to shoot with. Okay, so the Hammerhead is shooting next 2 smart missile systems, and Lucy's going to use the D6 shot. She's going for the breaches.
It's the
submunition?
Yeah, the shot. D6.
2.
Wow.
Hitting on 5s because of how damaged you are.
Nope.
And then you've got 8 shots from your smart missile systems.
Yeah.
So 5s re-rolling 1s. Not bad. So 4 hits. Strength 5, you're wounding me on 4s. 2 wounds, 3 up armour.
-1.
So I don't take any anyway. Right. Next up we've got... Oh, are we going with that?
We are. I can't remember the name. Devilfish. No.
Yeah, it's a devilfish. So we've got a burst cannon on the front, which is 4 shots. And it's got 2 gun drones as well. So 4, where are you going?
Yeah, I'm going for them again.
For the breaches? Or do you want to go for... You're at -1 to hit him, so you'd be hitting him on 5s, but...
No, he's unwounded, so he'd be hitting on 4s. Oh, yeah.
-1 to hit me, but then you're hitting on 5s, re-rolling 1s.
Yeah.
You want everything at the Dragoon?
Yes, I'll need to get rid of it. Just
Okay.
for revenge for the last time.
Nothing, and then you've got 8 shots from the gun drones. So 2 hits, forced to wound, 1 wound, and that's a failed save. He's down to 2.
Come on,
Down
we can
to
do
2.
it, fish boys.
You've got these guys, and you've got these guys.
Yep, right, this first one on top of the bastion.
Yep, so there's 8 guys there, which means you're going to get 16 rapid fire shots. I'm guessing you're going for him. Okay, so you'd be on 5s, re-rolling 1s. Let's see if you can take him down, Lucy.
So many dice.
Re-rolling the 1s for an extra hit. You've got a fair few hits there, actually.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Well done.
That's
So,
probably my best. So far.
wounding on 4s. 3. Feel 1 more, he's on 1 wound. You've got the same again here, if you want to do it.
I do.
16 shots.
I'm going to split.
Okay.
Half's going to go for him, and the other half's going to go for the squishy guys.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So 8 shots at the Dragoon. Re-rolling the 1.
Oh, yeah.
So 2 hits. No wounds, and then the same again at the Vanguard. No mark on. Oh, you're hitting on 4s.
Oh!
Because
right,
of
no, that failed, so.
no, it was a 6.
Yes, but I rolled the wound. And it fails, because I thought I...
All right, okay. So there's 4 wounds. And you kill 2.
Squish, squish, squish.
So not bad. Not bad. But down here you've got 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got 7 guys under here.
Right, I'm going to split these attacks as well.
If don't forget, if you rapid fire, you've got 3 shots because of Cadra Fireblade as well.
Who's in rapid fire?
These guys will be, and the destroyer there as well.
Actually, no. I'm going to split attacks and I'm going to offer them to characters. Oh, can I?
Can't.
No. Right, I'm going to just go all for these squishy guys.
Okay, now you're re-rolling all hits here because of your warlord traits. So, how many do we say? You've got 7. So 7 times 3, you've got 21 attacks, Lucy. You're definitely going all for them. But they have got plasma in there, in fairness, so...
Yeah.
I think I've removed the plasma by accident.
Oh, shall I allow them off?
No. So 4's re-rolling.
Thank God for that. Is it just ones I'm re-rolling?
No, everything because of your warlord trait. Only an extra 3 hits. But then you wounded me on 3s.
Oops.
And that is totally a gun drone, not a shield drone, I swear. I'll tell you what, I'll just pick these up from your saves. 2 more die.
What?
I think they've got... It might be 4. I'll double check their armor save. Okay, so the stealth team. Lucy's going to put the fusion into the destroyer and the burst cannon into the rangers. So
just point out the Vanguard was a 4+ save, so I killed 4 there, not 2.
Yep.
So, 4s.
Hits. 3's to wound.
Can we go from this one, chair?
You can't. And then you've got 4 shots with the burst cannon.
Yeah.
And this is at the rangers, so you're hitting on 4s, wounded on 3s.
1.
4+. You kill 1 ranger.
Woohoo.
So of course I'm going to kill that guy at the back. Now you've got your Crew Shaper and your Crew. They can rapid fire either at the Rangers or the...
Yeah, I'll go with the Crew for the Rangers.
Okay, so 4 shots altogether because you're in rapid fire range. So hitting on 4s. 3 hits. Wounded me on 3s. 3 wounds. 4 plus. That one's cocked. So you kill 1 more. Decisions. That guy. And then she's got the Pathfinders.
I do.
It's going to be the last shot, so let's see what she wants to do with that. Okay, so the pulse carbines from the Pathfinders are actually going for the 4 Rangers, and the rail rifle is going to rapid fire into the destroyer. So Lucy's got 6, which means she's got 12 shots with the Pathfinders into the Rangers, hitting on 4s, and then wounding on 3s. 3.
Yep.
There was no AP on it, was there?
Yep. No.
No. Well, there's 2 6s and a 5. And then you've got 2 shots with your rail rifle.
I do indeed.
1 hit. Strength.
6.
So 3s. That's a... Oh! That's bad.
It is, because for each wound roll of a 6+ made for this weapon, the target unit suffers a mortal wound in addition to the normal damage.
So you done 1 damage straight away, drops me to 2. What's the AP?
-4.
Oh.
Does he have a save?
A 4+ save, which means I've got none.
So it's D3 damage.
3 kills him outright. Nice shot. That guy needs a promotion, Lucy. He's killed an onager and the last of the destroyers.
Stand him on top of a dice so his head and shoulders above the rest.
There you go.
Hero.
Nice. He doesn't want to stand because he's one of the old metal models. So, I think that is all of your shooting.
Yeah. Morale?
Morale tests for me. So, these guys lost 1, but they'll pass. These guys, however, lost 2, 4, 6. That's 10, which means I lose 3 more. And the Rangers, you killed 2, 3. 3 plus, I think they are... The Alpha is still alive, and I think he's leadership 7. Which will mean I'll lose 1. So, just before I remove this guy, I remembered he's got a 6-up info on Lucy. Which he fails. So yeah, that would kill him. I actually lost 2 of them. So 2 plus the 5 is 7. There's my Alpha still alive. So I don't lose any of those. So Lucy has just curb stomped a good portion of the Adeptus Mechanicus forces. As we go into turn 5 for the Admech though, which canticles of the Omnicide do I get? I get 4 and 5. 4 is Shroud's Arm, and I think 5 is maybe Litanies of the Electromancer. Okay, so I forgot to mention the Rust Stalkers are up there off last turn coming back. 2 Onagers come back on a 5+. I don't get them. Do the Vanguard come back on a 3+ because they are troops?
No.
Destroyers are troops as well, Lucy.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm glad this is all on film because no one will believe that.
Castellans, 5+. Yeah! Okay, so moving phase, the Castellans have reappeared in the backlines, reinforcing Ravion's forces as not much is left. The Rust Stalkers are making a beeline, hopefully for the centre objective if we can get to it. Ravion is relying on the breaches and the infiltrators at this side though to take down this bastion, but the Castellans can see a hammerhead right there. And at this side, Ravion has instructed the Rangers to push forward and to move into this objective. That stealth team is a nasty piece of work and we need to get rid of him, and fast. So, shooting phase. What are we going to do? Well, two robots rather, are going to shoot at this. And then one robot. Can't see the bastion from there, unfortunately, which is a shame because I would have loved to have shot at it. But I think I'll go for the bigger Fire Warrior team here. Because I think this guy's by himself at the front, and then these ones round here are from the gun rig that was there. So this is the first lot of volley shots into the hammerhead from two robots. Because I moved, I'm hitting on 5s.
Yep.
So only 4 hits. Your toughness 7, I'm strength 6, I need 5s. I get 1. And it's -2 to your armor save, Lucy.
Wow, 5 up.
Yep. She fails it. He's on 1 wound. 1 wound remaining. Meanwhile, the other robot is going to shoot at this bigger Fire Warrior squad. Oh my god.
Don't I get like an end one for being around that?
Yes you do. Which is good for you, but I did not expect 9 out of 9 hits. So 2s. There's 2 1s, so 7 5 up invulnerables on your Fire Warriors, Lucy, because of the Void Shield. Wow! So I only killed 2. Back 2, I'm guessing?
Yeah. I'll take that.
Right, well that didn't go according to plan. So, Flechette Blasters back here.
Try saying that one.
Flechette Blaster. There's only 3 infiltrators left, isn't there?
Yep.
So,
this is at the bastion.
This is at the bastion. 3s to hit. That wasn't a hit. 2 more. And it's only strength 3, so I need 6s. I get 1, and it's got a 3 up save. Yeah, it's fine. Kind of expected that to happen. Meanwhile, down here. 2 rapid fire arc rifles straight into them. The Alpha will shoot in, and the Transonic Arquebus will also shoot in as well. So the arc rifles, I'm at -1 to hit you, so the 3 misses. Strength 6, stealth team's a toughness 4.
3.
Stealth team.
Oh, I'm not going to strike team. Sorry.
So that's 2 wounds at -1.
So 4.
Yep. So you take 1 wound, Lucy.
Yeah.
I'm guessing on the burst cannon.
Yep.
Okay. Next up, the Transonic Arquebus. I'm hitting on 5s because it's heavy and I moved.
Right, yeah.
Everything's going for the stealth team.
Oh, the poor little boy.
I reroll 1s because of Ravion, and I get a single hit. Strength 4. I get a wound, and it's at -1 because I roll a 6 to wound. That's a 1. That kills the other guy. And then the arc pistol hits because I'm at -1. I think it's strength 6, which will wound at -1. So, oh, and he's wounded as well.
Oh, 6.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
He's now going to shoot his las pistol at him.
Okay,
He misses.
and now you've shot that. I think you maybe should have done some of that at buildings where the objectives are, like the mission is.
I need rid of him. He's the problem. So I have got 2 gamma pistols here, and then Ravion's got a couple of shots to go as well. Okay, so the back guy can't reach the Crute, but he can reach the stealth team, so he's going for the stealth team first. What's that?
4.
That's a 4. That is a hit. Strength 6 on the gamma pistol. 3s. That's a wound, and it's -3, so you've got a 6 up save. She fails, and it's 2 damage, which kills that stealth team. As a result of that, he will now shoot at the Crute at the front. It's 1 Crute. It's not really going to do much, but he's in the way. He hits. He wounds on 2s because it's strength 6, and kills a Crute. So that's it. Ravion now has some shots, and he is going for the Crute Hound. Okay, so Ravion looks up at the Crude Hounds surrounding this objective and levels his Volkite blaster down at them. He's hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because he moved. That's 1 miss. It's strength 6. Crude Hounds are toughness 3. And that's 2 wounds at no AP. So what save do Crude Hounds have?
6 up. Did you say 1 or 2?
2.
Ta-da! Oh.
So 2 dead.
Oh.
And then heavy D3 from the eradication ray, 1 shot, which hits, strength 6, and it's -2, which kills a 3rd Crude Hound. So they're gonna go as well. So not a bad round from me, but I've now got some combats to go. So these guys are gonna go first. Now they've got 3 attacks each, which is great. But they automatically hit, even though they're only hitting on 5s normally.
Just the wall?
No, the bastion.
Do they?
It's a building, so I automatically hit.
Does your wall will hit for them?
No, I don't, because they have taser, which means on a 6 to hit. And I can't do that, which...
well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that sucks. Actually, I'm going to split the attacks here. What I'm going to do is put 6 of them. So these 2 are going to attack my bastion here, and this one will attack the wall.
Right.
So the bastion, this is to wound, and I'm strength 10. And it's -1. So 5 -1s.
Come on, 4.
4 go through, and that is everything that it has. Now buildings don't explode, but Lucy's going to have to roll 8 dice and hope that she doesn't. You've got no command points left.
Yeah, I'd already done that.
Yeah, you did it for the gun rig over here, unfortunately. So 8 guys up here. Don't roll 8 ones.
If you just curses, I'll get the reroll.
Okay. It's not 8, it's 5. So only 3 guys make it out. So I'm guessing your Shazwee's going to make it out. And then 2 other guys.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing you want them at the back.
I'm just going to pick this up and...
Yep. And put the objective marker there.
Can I run with it?
What?
Can I run with it, the objective?
I can't remember. Maybe. So 3 attacks at the shield line.
Yep.
Which automatically hits, and I think it's toughness 7. So yeah, 2 wounds.
Any AP?
-1.
5 up.
Both go through, and I think it was D3 damage. That would be 5. I'll double. So I forgot to charge. Lucy is of course very kindly going to allow me to do so. The Rangers were going for the Crude Hound, and with a 9 they will make it in. So the Rangers have 3 attacks each, and I don't think they hit with that. And then the Alpha has 2, gets 1 hit, and he doesn't wound. Ooh. So that was bad, but you get to attack back with 1 Crude Hound, Lucy.
Yes, let's see what they're like.
Unless, would you like to make a heroic intervention with your Crude Shaper?
Ooh, go on then.
Okay, so your Crude Hound, how many attacks does the Hound have?
The Hound has 2.
So 2 attacks, what's he hitting on his weapon skill?
3.
Okay. Yep. And then the Crude Shaper, what does he have?
3.
He has a Ritual Blade. So the Ritual Blade, if you kill a Ranger, then no Crude units have to take a morale test. So you need to kill 1. So how many attacks have you got? 3?
3, hitting on 3s. Woohoo!
Strength of 3, so you're winning me on 4s. 1 wound,
Ugh.
4 plus. That's a 1. You actually kill 1, and I'll kill the Transonic Arquebus, which means that your Crude Hound won't run. Not bad at all. So, morale test, obviously they don't need it. These guys though, Now,
Is it even worth?
I think the Shazway is leadership 7. You lost 5 plus 4 is 9. Pathfinder Shazway, strike team Shazway is leadership 7. Plus you lost 5 is 9. So minus, you lose 2 more basically.
Oh, so I still get 1.
You still get your Shazway.
I'll
1
take that.
lone Shazway. So at the end of turn 5 for the Ad Mech, we are almost controlling this one. And we have this one by the skin of our teeth for the moment. So, Lucy has a lot of retaliation to do. She needs to come back fast and she needs to hit hard and do some damage. Let's see what she can do. Okay, so Tau, turn 5, Lucy's Aquila turns and aims down. She is going for the breaches with the macro cannon. And all the heavy bolters are going for them 3 rangers because she's retreated from combat with the Hound and the Shaper in hopes that she can take them down, which will allow the Pathfinders to open up into them hopefully. So, 2d6 shots with the Quake Shell into these. Oh, that's 11 shots. Now you are hitting on 5s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So you're hitting on 5s. 3 hits. You're wounding me on 3s. 2 wounds. What's the AP?
2.
Minus 2, so 5 up saves. 1 goes through, D3 damage for 2, which drops that guy to 1 wound. So not bad, but then you've got 12 heavy bolter shots into the rangers up here. So 12 shots, 5s. 1 hit.
Oh, for goodness sake, what
3s.
have I done?
Minus 1 to 5s, and I pass it.
That Pathfinder team is going to them 3.
Okay, you've got a couple of Fire Warriors up here as well.
Down for now, I want them. Start at the bottom and let me real low.
So is everything from the Pathfinders going at them?
Yes.
Right. Do you want one guy to fire a marker light so you get reroll 1s?
No.
Okay. So you've got 12 shots with your pulse carbine. So 4s. And then 3s. 4.
Yep.
4 plus. Kills 3, that's all there is. And then obviously your real
I'm not bothered about losing that.
would be lost. But it does mean that Ravion himself is holding this one flank. Let's have a think about what Lucy's going to do down here next. Okay, so next up Lucy's going to put the 2 marker lights into these guys, so 5s.
Nope.
Doesn't get any. And then Cadra Fireblade is going for them. He hits because he hits on 2, so you've got 1 marker light on these.
Yes.
Movement phase, these guys all move forward, so now that they're in rapid fire range, they could all reach this one, which means 3 shots each. The lone Shazway that was left here also leapt into here because there was only 8 and it can hold 10. So, are you going with these first?
Yeah.
Because they're within rapid fire range. So you've got 5, so that'll be 15 dice.
Ah, I've got them.
So 4s, oh, well, you're re-rolling all hits because of your Warlord trait. I forgot about that. So, and then, oh god, only 4 hits.
Thank God for rerolls.
And then 2 more 4s.
Oh, 4s, yeah.
So not great. And
Better
then
than before.
you're wounding on 4s. That's a good roll, Lucy. What is that?
7.
7, 3 pluses.
Oh.
Sorry, 2 plus, because I've got Shroud Psalm in effect. But still, that was 1 wound, which kills that 1 guy.
Does he explode?
No, he doesn't.
Right, next.
She's got 9 Fire Warriors in here.
Yeah, they're gonna go for these.
Them again. So that'll be 18 shots altogether. It's risky business going for these when they've got a 2-up armor save, but she needs to go for them. Do you want to go with them first, or do you want to go with this guy? Because obviously the rail cannon could do a lot of damage. And then you've got a lot of single damage wounds that could go.
Yes, I will do that, even though I've just sat and counted all the dice.
So, are you going for the strength 10 d6 damage shot?
Yes. Oh no.
You're hitting on 5s, re-rolling 1s. Or you could have d6 shots at strength 6 minus 1.
Yeah, I think I might do that.
But it's only 1 damage apiece. Fair enough.
Oh, I don't know.
Decisions.
It's only one shot the other way.
But yeah, I've got no armor save if you do it though. Whereas with the other one, I'll still have a 3+ armor save.
Go on then. If I fail, I can re-roll. Deal?
Okay. You can re-roll that. And you miss. And then you've got 8 shots with the smart missile system. Re-rolling the 1s. So 3 misses. Because you're hitting on 5s.
Couldn't say the
And then you wounded me on 4s. And it was -1 you said?
What for?
Smart missile system?
No.
No. But I roll 2 1s, so I take 2 wounds, which drops that guy to 1. So, you've got the Devilfish, and you've got 9 Fire Warriors.
Devilfish.
He's on 1 wound. The Breacher is on 1 wound, but then you've only got 5 wounds worth of infiltrators here.
I really don't know. Come back to me.
Okay, so the burst cannon at this guy, which means you're hitting on 5s because of -1. She gets 2 hits. She gets 2 wounds, 3+. There's a 1.
Oh,
I don't know if he explodes,
I will look at that.
but I failed it anyway, which kills him. And then Lucy's got 8 shots with the gun drawn at the breaches. 5s, re-rolling 1s, no 1s. Strength 5, toughness 5, so 4s, that's 1 more.
Yay!
That's another 1. What on earth? And then you've got 9 Fire Warriors.
Yes, I've got me.
But you've got these 3 here as well, and 1 guy there. So it's up to you.
Attacks.
Okay. So you've got 2 shots per guy.
It looks about even, doesn't it? I counted them out earlier and I just put them
Well, you'd
inside.
need either 1 more or 1 less in here. There you go. So, what's going where?
Right, this first slot is going at him.
Okay. Rerolling 1s for him.
I'm good for that.
So you're hitting on 4s, so 3 misses. Wounding me on 4s. I'll just grab them. Don't roll 3 1s, Harry.
One.
Nothing.
Ugh.
And then the other half of your dice at these guys. And then you're wounding me on 3s. 3. And then I've got a 3+ save because of Shroud's Arm. Where you kill 1. And that was Lucy's entire turn. But at this point, Lucy, in fact, do I need any morale? They would pass. As it stands, I think this will count as contested. And you hold this one.
Yep.
And you hold this one.
I do.
Which means you would win.
But you're gonna command point.
But I'm going to spend 3 command points to automatically guarantee that the game goes on to a next turn.
You.
So, Canticles of the Omnissiah for Mechanicum turn 6. 6 and 4, 4 Shrouds Arm.
Digits means nothing.
No. And 6 is reroll 1s when shooting, I believe. For Benediction of the Omniscience. Now, I can get some units back. Do me Destroyers come back? Yes, they do. Do me Onagers? No. Do me Rangers? Yes, me Rangers do. Do me Vanguard? Yes, they do. So not bad at all, but I don't know if I'm going to have any range on anything that I need to take out. Okay, so moving phase, the 2 infiltrators have come around the side here. We're hopefully going to take out them 2.
You do actually control this because small air models within 3 inches and no, I cannot move them.
Yeah. The Vanguard have come up behind the Devilfish here, so I can shoot it. The robots have decided to stay still. I'm going to put enough shots, hopefully, between here and the shield line, and then hopefully some of these guys. The Rustalkers, of course, pushed forward to try and charge them, and then over here, Ravion, the Engine Seer, and the Data Smiths are basically, yeah. Anyway, Ravion's going to heal the Data Smith. Well, hey, he heals him for 3 wounds, which puts him back at full health.
Oh, the closest enemy.
No, the little guy is.
I can't see him.
Yeah, he's hiding behind Ravion. So, shooting phase.
Hang on, just tell the camera what's just come back home, what can we?
Oh yeah, sorry, the destroyers came on, but they've got range 30 guns, which can't reach anything. The best they could have done was go for the Devilfish, but I'm hoping the game goes on to turn 7 so that they can push forward and shoot in the centre.
So nothing that's just come on can reach?
Well, the Vanguard can reach the Devilfish.
Oh yes.
And the robots have a 36-inch range gun, so they can just reach the Hammerhead. But the Rangers at the back there, they've got 24-inch range guns, so they can't reach anything down here. But when they move next turn, they can hopefully get within range. So there is a few things that I'm going to be shooting, Lucy. The first thing of which is going to be the robots. So again, 2 of them are going to shoot at this.
I thought that'd be the closest model.
Only if it's characters. So 2 of them are going to shoot at this.
Yep. Again.
And then 1 of them is going to shoot at the 5 Fire Warriors, because that guy there is by himself from the other squad. So the 2 that are firing at the Devilfish first of all, and I'm re-rolling 1s to hit because of Canticles of the Omnissiah. So that's more hits than I anticipated, and I haven't moved, so I am hitting on 4s this time. But I need 5s and 6s to wound. So 3, and it's at -2. So you need 3 5-ups to survive. 3. Oh, well, there you go. Does he explode?
No.
No, he does not. So that's
Thankfully.
that's the Devilfish gone. He's out of there. Not the Devilfish.
It's the Hammerhead.
The Hammerhead. Okay, so then we're going to have the other guy shoot at the 5 Fire Warriors. Reroll the 1s. So 1 miss. 2s to wound. So 8, but you've got 5-up save, invulnerable because of the Void Shield. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just. So that's going to take those 5 Fire Warriors out of the... Oh, sorry, there's only 4. Because 1 was Cadra Fireblade.
Ah, so that's the unicorn.
That's that unit gone. Yeah. Next up, though, is we're going to have the Flechette Blasters from the 2 infiltrators here. Take out the 2 marker drones. So 2 misses and 1 reroll. Strength 3, I need 5s. So 3 wounds, 3 4-up saves, Lucy. So 1 drone dies. She's got 1 drone left. Next up is going to be the Vanguard. Everything at these, and I'm going to overcharge my plasmas. It all hits. It's strength 8, so 3s, and it's -3 or -4. I need to check the overcharge. I think overcharge is -4. Yeah, so it's just -3, so 4 6-up saves, Lucy.
I know about that.
So that's 8 damage, which I think leaves it on 3.
Nah, leaves him on 23. Oh no, yeah, 12 wounds.
So leaves him on 4. And then we've got a number of shots coming in from the other guys with the radium carbines. The Alpha's arc pistol is going to be out of range, unfortunately. These guys are hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1s. Thank you. Now it's only strength 3, so I'm wounding you on 6s, but every 6 I roll to wound is 2 damage. So there's 3. So no AP, 3 3-up saves, 1 goes through, but it's 2 damage, so it leaves you on 2 wounds remaining, Lucy.
How many others?
That's it, that's everything.
That was one of the 6s I rolled.
That's all. I'm on strength 3, toughness 7, so I only wound you on 6s.
Oh, okay.
Not a shabby round at all. So, first Gamma Pistol into him. I hit. And I kill the Crude Shaper because it's 2 damage and it's minus 4 AP. So that will kill the Crude Shaper. I will then shoot the next Gamma Pistol at the Crude Hound, which hits. And that also kills because it's strength 6, minus 4. Kills the Crude Hound as well. So, as a result of that, Ravion might be able to target this guy. Can he reach? He can reach. It's 1 Fire Warrior. Let's go for it. So Ravion has to pump everything in. So this is the one that's 3 shots. It's heavy, so I miss with that, but I reroll 1s. Still miss. It's strength 6. It's a wound. No AP. So you've got a 3+ save.
Come on, lucky 3s. Yay!
And then he's heavy D3 from his eradication array. It's 2 shots. 2 hits. 1 wound. It's minus 2, so 5 up in run.
Oh,
and that 1 Fire Warrior goes down. Not a shabby round at all. Not a shabby round. So, combats. I need to make a bit.
You can't?
I can because I can charge the building. Ravion is going to charge the building.
Dun, dun, dun.
But guess what gun you've got, Lucy?
Yeah, the real.
The macro cannon.
Yeah, that as well.
Are you going for the D6 shots or the 2D6 shots?
2.
So 2D6 shots, you get 6, but you only hit on 6s on Overwatch.
So one of these should...
Over 5 wounds.
No, one of these should hit.
Hopefully. Nope. And then you've got 12 shots with the heavy bolters.
None of them's getting fired again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Yeah. 6s. 2. And
They
then...
went all over the place.
3s to wound because I'm toughness 4. 1 wound at minus 1, 3 up. I've got Shroud Sam on as well actually, so that would... And he's charge distance. Oh yeah, he's in there. So next up the Engine Seer. 6 inches. He'll get to there. And then next up we'll also go for the Data Smith. 7. 7 gets him in. If I can stand him up. And then the next Data Smith is going to need further because he's going to have to go around Ravion. Oh, with a 12. I doubt I'll take that building out, but up here. These guys are now going to charge into Cadra Fireblade and the Ethereal. So, Cadra Fireblade, Lucy, you can rapid fire with 3 shots and you're re-rolling all failed hits because of your Warlord trait on the Ethereal. 1 hit. 3's to wound. That's a wound. 3+. I take a wound on 1 Rust Stalker. Charge distance. 8. That's going to get them up there. And I forgot, because I spent the stratagem, Lucy.
Oh, I'll roll them.
You can get a command point.
Do I roll 3 or 1?
I think it's only 1, but roll 3 because I'm being nice. That's a 6, so you get 1 command point. And these 2 guys are going to charge that. Well, they make it.
Do I not roll? Can I Overwatch?
You can't Overwatch, it's only the building itself that gets to Overwatch, unfortunately. So, charging units go first. This, yeah. Let's go with these. So, the Infiltrator, not the Infiltrator, the Rust Stalker and the Alpha. Okay, so the Rust Stalker, Princeps, and 2 of them are going to attack Cadra Fireblade. So the white dice are the Cord Claws. So I'm hitting you on 3s. So 1 miss.
tentacles of it? Oh, it's only in shooting.
It's only for shooting, yeah. So these guys, they're only strength. Oh, they're strength 4, which means I'm winning you on 3s. But I'm fishing for 6s.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 3d3 mortal wounds.
I get 5 up in bow.
No, because that's only against ranged weapons. Anyway, there's 1 plus 3d3 mortal wounds. Which actually you can still ignore because I forgot about something. Roll 6 dice here because you should have fire warriors left because you 6 up feel no pain. So you would have failed them. So Cadra Fireblade has just took 3, 4, 5, 6 mortal wounds.
No, he's gone. He's only got 5.
You get your 6 up feel no pain. And he's only got 3 left because he took 2 in the explosion.
So how many? 6?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Right.
Yeah, he's dead. So then we've got 2 guys that will be hitting the ethereal.
Like that.
Like that. And it doesn't even wound.
Well, it comes to be fair, that evens it out a bit.
Just a tad. Just a tad. So, I don't think these guys are going to take the build now. We'll work that one out in a second. But let's see if he can take this out.
Right.
And that's strength 10, your toughness 7. It's -1. So that drops to a 5 up save. And it's d3 damage each. Sorry, no, it's not. It's 1. Which drops that to 2 wounds remaining. These guys down here, though. 3... How many attacks do the infiltrators have? The infiltrator has 3 and 2 attacks. Automatically hitting, so I can't get my taser. Strength 5, I need 5s. So there it... Wow. There's 4 wounds. And there's no AP on the taser board.
Good.
But there's 3 wounds. Which means that's gone. You've got 9 guys inside that you need to roll for to see if they die.
Oh, how much was that one where I don't need to roll?
3 command points.
Ah.
So yeah, 9 guys.
Don't say a word this time. If you curses, I will re-roll them. Oh, come on.
2 die?
3.
3. So just...
And then for the other unit, because there's 1 guy from the last...
No, you roll for every model inside and then you choose the casualties.
Oh, wait.
Do you want to kill the 1 and then 2 from that squad?
I do, yes.
Fair enough, and then you've got a better chance of passing your morale, haven't you?
And then this comes out of play.
It does. It's out of there. So let's work this one out, and we'll come back. It's on 22 wounds though. I don't think I'm going to get through that, but let's see what we can do. So between the axes and the power fists clobbering at the door, we did 2 wounds. And that was 1 of the power fists. Meanwhile, Lucy has the ethereal to attack back. He's got an honor blade. 3 attacks has he got?
Yeah.
But weapon skill 3+, he hits with all 3. Yeah?
Yes.
Weapon skill 3+, he hits with all 3. Strength of the honor blade.
It's +2, so 5.
Which means you're wounding me on 3s, Lucy. 2.
No AP.
No AP, so 4+ save. And I pass both of them. Of course. So, at the end of that turn, I do have this objective.
You do.
These guys need a morale though. 5 + 2 that you lost.
7, I'm fine.
Yeah. The drone is leadership 6, I think. He's fine. And that's it.
No, he's not.
Why?
Leadership 6, I lost 1.
Uh-huh.
Oh, E +1.
So he passes. Now Lucy has these fire warriors, 1 marker drone, a wounded devilfish, and 6 guys here. 7. And that is it. But you could chew through these. You could keep hold of this objective. And depending on how it goes over here, you could also control this one. So it's still all to play for, because I think I'm probably going to end up keeping this one.
Yeah, just maybe, you know.
Just a bit. So let's see what Lucy is going to do. Okay, so Lucy's Pathfinders have leapt out here. And the Fire Warriors at this side have moved round, and this guy's come a little bit closer.
You only have a 3-inch range without damage to your movement.
But You're going to go for these, aren't you? Because obviously, you know, they're the biggest threat at the minute. So, are you putting the marker light into them first? One marker light shot.
As well.
5s. Oh, she hits! So you're re-rolling 1s.
I am.
So you've got 6 fire warriors, which means you've got 12 shots into them. So 4s re-rolling 1s.
You ready for the PM?
Not bad. There's another one there. So a couple of misses. And then you wounded me on 3s. Is that 5? 3+. Kills 1. Then you've got the devilfish. Is the devilfish going for them as well?
Of course he is.
So he's got the burst cannon, which is 4 shots. I think his ballistic skill suffers now, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's now
6+. So 6s re-rolling 1s. So 1 hit.
better than nothing. Strength 5.
5, yep. So 3s.
Hits.
That's a save, and then you've got 2 gun drones in there. So the 2 gun drones have 8 shots.
Heavy 4 as well, so I'm -2.
No, the gun drones themselves operate separately.
Ah, you are right.
So
how many's he got?
they hit on 5s. That's 8 shots hitting on 5s.
Yeah, I thought so.
Rerolling the 1. And then wounded on 3s. Can you kill him, Lucy? You kill him!
Wow! Come on, you.
So Lucy is going to control this because I don't think he can take this himself. Meanwhile...
Oh, go on, I'll kind of go for it. Oh, I didn't know the ethereal.
Do you want to retreat out of combat, like?
Yes, because I can go up, can't I?
Yeah, and still charge up, but...
Yeah, but it's not your turn, so you can't charge.
Not yet. Oh! Sneaky, Lucy. I would still control this, but at least I wouldn't kill you.
You're not within 3 inches of it.
I am.
That's not 3 inches.
Okay.
We will measure.
Okay. So you've got the building. Now we are playing the preview chapter, not the chapter approvals, the preview changes to character targeting. So basically, one character can't block line of sight or block targeting to another character. Now the engineer is on 1 wound, and this data smith is on 3 wounds. Lucy has the building of fire, and she can literally just pick as she wants. You've got 12 heavy bolter shots hitting on 5s. Do you want to go after 1 or 2 of these guys?
Yes.
So we'll just let Lucy
6
choose.
6.
Well, one of them's on 1 wound, one of them's on 3 wounds.
Right. 1 wound first.
Okay.
1 wound guy.
5s. Nice. 3s.
3.
3 wounds. He's got 4+. He's dropped to a 3+ because of canticles. Back to a 4+ because it's -1.
Right.
He's dead.
Yep.
And then we've got 6 shots on the data smith.
Oh, there's the other guy there on. Oh no, that was him.
That was him on 1 wound. This data smith here is on 3 wounds.
Yeah.
5s to hit.
2.
2 wounds. 3+. Pass them both. Now.
Why is not -1?
Because I've got 2+ armour. So even -1's 3+, but then back to a 2+.
Quiet.
They've got 2+. Are you going to drop the macro cannon on Ravion?
I am.
So are you going for 2d6?
Yeah, go on just for the hex of it.
Oh, 10 shots. The shell going straight in the air, landing on the building and Ravion himself. Oh, that's 3 hits, Lucy.
Is that it? Oh my word.
Strength 9.
49.
So 2s.
-2.
-2. So I'm at -1 because I'm a +1 because of canticles, which means I've got a 3+.
Oh my word. Really?
2+ armour. Plus another 1 is a 1+. 1 goes through.
D3.
For 1. You do have a command point left.
Yes, go on. Yes!
Oh, he's on 2 wounds!
No, you had 3.
No, that's Ravion.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm guessing these guys, you want to go for him.
I should split attacks really, shouldn't I?
They've all got 2 up armour.
And which was the one that can heal?
He heals 1 plus D3 himself. That's me Warlord. That is Ravion.
But the other one heals...
He doesn't heal.
Someone else. The Datesmith heals people.
He only heals robots. Ravion heals everything.
Right, I'll go for Ravion.
Okay, so you have 12 shots with your pulse carbines.
No.
4s. Reroll that one. Not a bad round. Strength 5. You wounded me on 3s,
Yeah.
Lucy. How many is that? 4?
Yeah.
2 up save. I'm fine. And then you've got 2 shots with your rail gun. Or your rail rifle. So you're hitting on 4s. You will 1 hit your strength 6. You're winning on 3s. You're fishing for a 6. Oh, she fails.
Should have come on pointed.
But it was worth it to try and take him out whilst you had the negative modifier on.
Yeah.
So, that is it for the turn. You control this one.
I do. We
You
measure.
control this one. You definitely do. That's more than 3 inches. We normally count height distance as 3 inches. But even then, Lucy, I've got 3 models. You have 7.
I think it's gone from a 3 plus to a 4 plus now, you know.
It has. It would now be a 4 plus to continue. The Devilfish damaged with the Castellan robots and the Vanguard chasing it down. The reinforcements for the Admech only arriving on turn 6. So, not great for us though. Does the game continue? Can Ravion grab this technology from the Tower Ethereal? Or will he flee once again, laughing in Ravion's face? Does the game continue? Because I went first, I would have gotten to roll at the end of turn 5. But I used my command points, Lucy.
You did.
Which means you now get to roll on a 4 plus. The game continues and it's over. Tower win it.
Wow. Huh?
By the skin of her teeth, Lucy controls all 3 objectives. And the ethereal.
Yeah. That's him shouting.
Onshava himself laughing in Ravion's face. Ravion has been mortally wounded by the macro cannon shell landing in and around his vicinity, damaging him, blowing parts off. What?
Where he's just helping him run away.
And the Fire Warriors, the remaining few Fire Warriors and the remaining Pathfinders will be honoured keeping this technology from Ravion. But the battle is not over, Lucy. For Ravion has reinforcements.
Yeah.
In the form of the Night House Crest.
Inadequate tools. Tool after tool, and yet the Tau still escape. Onshava is mine, but I must regroup, for the Omnissiah praise it. They do not know what other tools we possess. Lord Davos, it is up to you. I give you this charge this day. Go forth and destroy the Tau.
Yes, my lord.